Welcome. Thank you for downloading episode 110 of Suplex City Limits for May 20th, 2017. Puff Puff Pass. It's your boy, the King of Bong Style, Jim Vicious, joined as always by today's Tom Sawyer.
Oh man, I forget the lyrics. Me, pride, today's Tom Sawyer. Me, pride. Do-doom. I'm Taller Fudge.
Suplex City Limits available for listening everywhere fine podcasts are found. You can follow us on Twitter at Suplex City Limit. We also have t-shirts available at Pro Wrestling Tees for the low cost of only $20. There's 4 designs to choose from. You can also support the show by donating on Patreon, like Bad Motherfuckers, Infamous Chris Savage, Casey Wrestling Soup. I'm thinking of forgetting somebody else. Keith Martin, that's the dollar guy.
Dollar bill, y'all.
It's like, we were like, we're never going to shout you out for $1. And then we're like, all right, we will.
Fuck it.
And also Ms. Guy, whose money did go through. So thank you, Ms. Guy.
Thank you to all of the fine donations. Thank you very much.
Dude.
Now all you cocksuckers got to do is buy a Federation shirt.
Hey, you doesn't push your shit on this show. It's like telling your mistress how good a head your wife gives. Don't even do it.
Right?
I don't even know. I'll just fucking with you.
On
today's show, we chat with GTG, former WWE superstar. No, really. We really do.
Legit. We spoke to him.
What the fuck? We spoke to the man.
Yeah. Somebody actually let a reputable source on the show.
Nice. Exactly. We're also going to have a little Mark Tank. We've got news. We got recaps of the first 2 Super Juniors events from New Japan Pro Wrestling. We've got the WWE UK special. We're talking some takeovers, some backlash, all kinds of shit, maybe even a little Impact Wrestling.
What a fucking week. God damn.
This show's gonna be full of action-packed action. So just get on the
action-packed action.
Action-packed action. So we're gonna start it off here with our interview with JTG. All right, now at this time, me and Tyler joined by former WWE superstar JTG. Welcome to the show, man.
Sure. Thanks for having me, man. What's the word?
The word is good.
Thanks for taking some time out to talk with us today, man. Let's get us up. Not very often. Yeah, not very often people come asking. For us, so we just want to go through and just kind of talk about everything you got going on right now. But so we'll go back to you started training directly out of high school, yeah.
Yeah, directly after high school, I stepped into the wrestling ring on my 18th birthday in Charlotte, North Carolina. That was the first time I stepped into a wrestling ring.
So getting into it that early, you had to grow up a wrestling fan. Who were some of your favorites when you were a kid?
As a kid, I went through different stages. As a 5 or 6-year-old, of course, it was Hulk Hogan. He was my hero. And then evolving after that, it was more Bret the Hitman Hart. So I grew up. So Bret Hart was like the man who really made me want to get into professional wrestling. I don't know what it was, if it was the pink or the charisma. I don't know what it was, but I was like, I'm going to be like him one day.
For me, it was always that commercial with the kid at the end of the hall. It was, "Hey, Bret!" And he turned around and the zoom would go into his face. I would jizz all over every time I seen that. I loved it.
I wanted to be that kid.
The greatest.
Yeah, I wanted to be that kid.
Yeah.
Well, Tyler's also Canadian, so you have that built into it as well. I mean, Bret Hart's a god up there, I'm sure.
He could have been
maybe
Prime
want
Minister.
to move to Canada when I was younger. And then I visited it, and I'm like, I think I'm going to move to Cali.
Yeah. It's like America, only cold a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So you spent a few years in OVW. Who was running OVW at that time? That was post-Cornette, right?
No, I was there when Cornette was there. I was there for a little bit while Cornette was there, and then that the Santino incident, and then Paul Heyman came in. And Paul Heyman was had a lot of responsibility for getting me up to Raw with Chad. He's the one who coined me Neighbor Hoodie, and he's the one who put Chad and I together.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I was working with Cornette, right? He's like a folklore wrestling hero at this point. Like,
I didn't get a chance to work with him, but I've seen him in action. He's very intense and passionate about his work. He's very, very intense. And his vocabulary, the things that I've heard him say, and the two most randomest things he put together to make a point is like, Jesus Christ, how did you come up with that? How did you articulate your point?
On a scale, like, so how red would he...
I'm gonna shoot you in the back of your face. Like, what?
How red did you see him get? Like beet red? Was it, raspberry red? What's the reddest you ever see him get?
I think I've seen him the reddest that somebody could get. I remember exactly. I think Shad pissed him off.
Oh, that's no surprise.
Chad and Carlito. I think they were teaming together, and I think somebody, was it a super kick? And somebody did a super kick, and someone did like a backflip off of it. And I think he threw the papers in the air. He was so mad.
Oh, doing a flip.
I remember he was mad.
Yeah, doing a flip that doesn't have sunset before it is probably like a no-go for Jim. He's an old school kind of guy. He hates modern wrestling, but that's okay. I still love him. So you get to work with Heyman. That's awesome.
That was very fun. He just reminds me of a mad scientist. The way he puts his storylines together, like you don't fully get it, and then when you hear the finish, you're like, oh, I see where you're going with this now. Okay, so like with Paul Heyman, you just gotta shut up and let him do his magic.
It's fun. I mean, the greatest mind in wrestling, probably. I mean, arguably. Not much of a businessman though, but
yeah, but he's a great promoter.
Yeah, so there you guys debuted on the main roster as Crime Time. It got super. I went back and watched a couple of matches from when Crime Time was together. You guys, I guess I forgot how over you guys were.
I forget sometimes too. I didn't, and to be honest, I didn't think we were going to get over that quick. But when we made our debut at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, we blew the roof off. It shocked me. I was like, oh shoot, they like us. But I really think it was the vignettes that we did. The vignettes that we did, we actually did it first with OVW, did some training videos, and that's what got us hired. And they wanted to do the same exact thing WWE, but with better quality, with better cameras and better angles and all that good stuff. And then the vignettes really got us over with the audience, with the WWE universe. And when we made our debut, blew the roof off, and then we kept the momentum rolling.
All right, yeah. But the crazy thing I thought about it too is no tag team gold along the way. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, there's been opportunities for them. I know definitely for one, we were supposed to get them against Lance Kidd and Trevor Murdoch at a pay-per-view, but we got released before that actually happened. Mm-hmm. So no tag team. Well, that's one incident, and then there's a few more, but I put them in my book. That whoever's put it for the listeners listening, if you want to find out some of the times that Shad and I were supposed to win the titles and some more follies, you get Dan Why Did I Write This Book and Dan Why Did I Write This Book too,
which are great,
are both.
By the way.
Yeah, right. Which are great and like our cult books at this point already. Like to people like us, doing shows, like there's so much good stuff on both of them. Super good, like quick reads too, which is awesome. They're both available on Amazon, everything like that.
Amazon, Google Play. What else? iTunes. Is the audiobook available too for you non-readers who don't want to read, who just want to pop in an auxiliary cord while you're driving to work? Yeah.
And that's how I did it. I listened to it during my lunch breaks at work, and it's so easy because like the chapters would be, they weren't overly long. So if you were on lunch, a short lunch break, it's not like it's like, oh, okay, I got to end this now. It's like you could listen to the whole chapter and it was great. I loved it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and full of like the kind of stuff that wrestling fans love to hear about backstage, the kind of nonsense and the drama and everything like that. So
Yeah, I get straight to the point. Like I read a few wrestling books, and some of it was like, just get to the point already. So
Exactly.
I said when I read,
You're not Stephen King. Get to the point.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't set out to be an author. I'm just a wrestler who had stories to tell, and I wrote it in a very unique, unorthodox way.
Yeah.
Right.
It was good. Well, okay, so not to give anything away from the book, but has Armando Estrada ribbed you lately?
No, not yet. But I'm pretty sure that he's got something up his sleeve. I don't trust that guy. we still keep in contact. The last time I saw him was at WrestleMania week. I'm surprised he didn't rib me there. But yeah, we had a good time. It was great seeing him. That was my big brother in OVW, and he showed me the ropes when I got on the road because he was on there a few months before me.
All right. Did we get a lot of crazy ribs from the guy, or what?
Oh yeah, he ribbed me like crazy. Like one story in the book. This is one of the ribs. My girlfriend flew in at the time from Brooklyn. She wasn't really buying the whole wrestling thing. Like, you're gonna be a professional wrestler, really? I'm like, yeah, I'm really doing it, baby. I'm going to the gym. I'm going. I got a talent show. You should come. She came to the show. I had my tights ready, boots ready. I'm looking fly. Went to the gym, hair braided. Went to the barber. I was like, I'm gonna get some. She had like this new song by Cassidy. I don't know if you remember Cassidy. I'm a Hustler.
Yeah.
So I was like, you like that song? I'm gonna come out to that. That's gonna be my theme song. And she's like, okay, cool. So I'm planning this badass entrance. So talent show comes, I'm by the curtain, and then my opponent's already outside. And then next coming, they announce my name, and I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world play blasting through the room. And then Estrada peeks through the door and says, I got you, motherfucker, I got you. Like, oh, you bastard. And I had to go out. So I had to play it off.
Did you change what you did coming through the curtain due to the song change?
I had to. You definitely had to play it off. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I had to play it off to the music. Like, who changed my music? This is not my music. And then I blamed it on my opponent. But yeah, it was Armando, and then I had to explain to my girlfriend. She's like, "Oh, you had a good match. You didn't get hurt. That's all I'm worried about." I'm like, "No, but I wanted to come out looking cool. I wanted to impress you."
You can't come out and act hard with Barbie Girl playing. That's
no.
Yeah,
but if you could, you'd come out looking like the hardest motherfucker ever.
That's awesome. Eventually they split you guys up, which, were you excited about that, or do you think that was a good idea in retrospect?
I wish we didn't do it the traditional way, like the Rockers, all tag teams do that. Oh, they're gonna split, so let them go against each other. I think we could. I just wish we mutually just went our separate ways, and since we're boys, even though I was a heel, he was a heel or babyface, we still had each other's back at the end of the day. That's something that hasn't been done before. But they always make them go against each other, and they didn't push it. We had two matches. We had one at the pay-per-view, and then
a strap match, right?
A strap match. We had a strap match, and then we had it one on what was it? I forgot what it was called. Superstars, and that was it.
Oh, and then that was just the end of it.
Yeah, that was the end of it. Yeah, and then they didn't really have any direction really for any of us. So okay, we're gonna split you guys, and then they had ideas that never panned out. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people, just like the WWE, by the way.
A lot of people just it's. I mean, there seems to be some luck involved there too, but there's so many people who have so much talent who just kind of they just fall into, they don't give them anything, they don't do anything with them, and it's just an unfortunate.
That's what I talked about in my second book. The subtitle of the book is How to Play the Game. Some of it has a lot to do with politics and how you maneuver through that crazy world of politics backstage.
All right, yeah, definitely. There's, like I said too, there's a lot of great stories in both of those books. So I did want to ask about the So what happens at the end? You basically, I don't know, you spend like 9 months off TV. What do you do at that time? Are you still tour, or do you just hang out at home? What is it like when you're not being used? I guess what I'm asking.
So when you're not being used like that, of course, if you're still in love with still in love with wrestling, you know, you're coming up with ideas and you're pitching to the writers and you're waiting for responses and I'm gonna get back to you, and they never get back to you. And after that runs its course, you go through, okay, what's next? And then that's when I decided to just switch, get ready for, you never know, get ready for that call. So I was thinking about acting, being an entrepreneur, and going off and doing other things.
Yeah, definitely. So you mentioned about acting. You in a new movie or a movie that's coming out soon?
Was it last year? I was in a movie. It's on Netflix right now. It's called Bad Night. Okay. I was a henchman in that. That was a lot of fun. I worked with on the show in the movie with Molly Ringwald. What's the dude? I forgot his name. It's slipping my mind. From Veep. What's his name? I can't think of his name right now. But there was a few actors in there. You know their faces. That's how it is in Hollywood. You're like, I know you, but you don't know their name. You just know their face.
All right.
A few weeks ago, actually 2 weeks ago, I did a Taco Bell commercial with Dolph Ziggler's brother, Ryan Nemeth. That was
I've seen
fun.
that picture on your Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't say Taco Bell on Twitter. I don't think we could have put that up yet. But yeah, we were TSA agents. Somebody was trying to smuggle in Taco Bell through through security.
That's great.
That's awesome. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. That sounds awesome. Ed, you're still wrestling as well, right?
Yeah, I'm still doing independent shows. Got a few shows coming up. Got some stuff coming. Just staying busy, man. I love wrestling. I still love wrestling, but I'm not in love with it like I used to be. But it's still there. The passion is still there.
Yeah, and you hear that from a lot of people from WWE who leave. Their love for wrestling kind of dies because you're so immersed in it for so long, I guess.
Yeah. You're so immersed. You just want to take a break from it for a little bit, but every once in a while you want to get back in the ring.
All right.
Yeah, because you got a show coming up June 4th in San Antonio, don't you, for Brave and Mortal Kombat? And
San Diego.
Is it San Diego? Sorry. Yeah, it is San Diego too.
Yes,
He's Canadian. He doesn't know.
I don't know what those places are. Anything below like the 60th parallel is unknown to me. But yeah, you got a lot of good names. You got Hernandez. Your Shad should be on there too as well, and it's gonna be good. Pope.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have a lot of fun, man. San Diego's not too far from LA, so it's not a far drive. Yeah, I'm gonna have some fun. I think I'm gonna bring out the tights for that one because I think we're doing singles matches.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There you go. That's awesome, man. So it's glad to hear you're kicking ass and still got all kinds of stuff going on, and we thank you for taking some time out. The books are available everywhere: Amazon, iTunes. As mentioned before, so definitely check those out. You also have an app coming out. I'm excited to hear what this is about.
Oh, the app is for. I came up with this idea a few years ago. Roasting Kofi on Twitter. I was having that back and forth with Kofi and a lot of other wrestlers like Shad. I felt confined to Photoshop and captions, so I needed another way to express my creativity and savagery. Because as you know, I'm a savage on social media. Like as soon as I see something, as soon as I see an opportunity to be a savage, I'm like, JTG, are you gonna say anything? Like, of course I have to. So there was something that was not out there, so I had to create it. So hopefully this summer, it's audio memes. So there'd be an opportunity for people to express their savagery to another level.
Good.
Dude, that sounds awesome. What's the name of it?
It's called Airsay. So keep an eye out this summer. If you're not following me, follow me on Twitter at JTG1284, Instagram JTG121084, and I'll keep everyone updated on the progress of that. But yeah, I'm definitely hoping to launch this summer.
Awesome, man. Well, we'll be keeping an eye out for that. And we'll wish you all the best. We thank you for taking time out to hang out with us today.
Hold on one second. Am I still there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Having me on the show.
Hey,
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah, it's kind of cutting out there, but thus is technology. So, thanks a lot.
Thank you for having me. Chip.
The weed makes me feel alright. If you feel like I feel, I got half on your dime. If you got weed smoking, I'm a real weed smoker. If it's mine, then I would. Since it's yours, you could, you should. If I ain't there when you blaze the blood, nigga, please think of me. Cause you know a nigga love to get high.
Yeah, shout out again to JTG for coming by the show, hanging in Suplex City Limits. Like, super awesome guy, man.
Yeah. Like, going into it, I've never really talked to a famous wrestler. And so it was a lot easier and a lot less intimidating than I thought it would be.
Yeah, before this, the most famous person from wrestling I ever met was Tammy Sitch in a cheap motel.
I met Juice and Thunder Liger at our ROH event. He shook my hands with his pissy hands because we were in a washroom.
Before he washed his hands?
Well, it was before. It was like I didn't give a fuck. It's Juice and Liger, right? He came out of the stall.
Gimmick? Hold on,
in gimmick, dude. In gimmick, New Japan shirt, sweatpants, and hat, and the mask.
The mask at a urinal?
Yeah. It was at the ROH Supercard of Honor for WrestleMania 31. And I walked into the pisser, and all of a sudden out comes the stall, and it's Juice and Liger. And I'm just like, Juice and Liger. And he looks at me because he's just like shaking his head. Yep. And I was like, oh, let me shake your hand. And he puts his hand out, and we shook hands, and yeah, I walked away. It was great. I came out. My brother was out. I was just like, I just shook Juice and Liger's hand to shitter.
Did you walk away like Liger song?
Yes. If I had speaker shirt, I would wear it.
Liger song.
That same day, I met Maria, and I tried to get a picture with her, but she walked away. Because I asked her, I was like, hey, can I get a picture? And she was like, oh, yeah, for sure. And so I took my phone out, and my ticket fell out of my pants, and this guy came by, was like, hey, you just dropped your ticket on the floor. You don't want to lose that. I looked down, she was gone.
It's like, fuck this fucker.
Yeah, fuck this fat piece of shit.
Before we get back on track, dude, Liger's song is one of the best wrestling songs ever, dude.
It is.
I still pop to this day when I
yeah.
I still pop for that shit.
And you know what? Knowing that this is his last tournament, it makes you want to see every one of his matches.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna watch everyone.
Oh, me
fuck,
too.
I love that song.
But man,
Anyway.
I have been waiting like 25, 30 minutes all morning to get stoned, and I'm so happy I'm getting stoned right now.
Dude, yeah. See, we were professional journalists, and
good thing JTG didn't hear this.
Yeah, well, it's a 5-star podcast, so we wouldn't be very 5-star if we got really baked before we did an interview with JTG. So now we're gonna take some time to smoke, have just a short smoke session,
And talk about shitters.
Talk about shitters.
Yep. We were talking about shitters before the show. We're talking about shitters now. God damn. You legit said we're not going to talk about bathrooms anymore. The first thing I say is meet Juice and Liger in a shitter.
Yeah. My buddy's
cigarette out.
my buddy's fat stepmom who used to piss in a bucket in the because their bedroom was in the basement and they didn't have a bathroom down there.
It's so fucking. I feel like I told this story before, but I was on a basketball trip in high school, and we were having a party at this unknown house because it was a town that I've never been to before. We were just being billeted out to other people of the team. And so we went to a party, and it was in the basement, and the first thing I see is this elevated box on the floor with a shitter on it and nothing around it. It's just like people's partying around this fucking toilet. Like people using it as chairs and shit. It was the weirdest thing I ever seen.
Did anybody take a shit in it?
I don't think so, but I sat on it for a while, and you know what? I realized? Sitting on toilets really promotes you wanting to shit. Because as soon as I sat on it, it was just like, oh man, I could shit right now. Right? Like,
Was this party taking place in the AAA locker room? Is that?
I wish there was a fucking bucket of piss everywhere. That'd be dope.
Dudes in lucha masks fucking pissing in a bucket all day.
Shooting up heroin and shit.
Yeah, this is a fucking good time. What a weird idea! Like, we could have just cut the recording, got fucked up, and came back. But instead, we're like,
Fuck it.
we're gonna play some music and get fucked up before we do the show.
Yeah, it's great. And you guys are all going to listen to it. This is what the beginnings of a Suplex City Limits recording sounds like before we actually record.
I think you just turned heel. You're like, you're gonna fucking listen to it.
Yeah, you are. You're going to listen to it. You're going to love it.
Or we're gonna get fucking Stu to come and stretch you out.
You know, when in my day we respected, you know, and I wouldn't get fucked up before I'd slam Owen's head into the mat. So, you know, I feel like I've lost the stew today. I can't do it. It's gone. I'm too stoned. My nose is running. I'm a hot mess, man. It's unreal.
The show starts when it's like, you know, it's very me, like blah 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 blah, and then like we get fucking just baked out, and the show just like regresses.
Starts to slur our speech and shit like that.
Oh man. So, you can continue to smoke your joint over there, but let's get on with the show.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's get into some fucking news.
Today on the news. Wait. Had to get that in. Taller gets stoned. Jib tells the news. Over to Jib, sir. Thank you.
What the fuck, man?
Even that.
All right.
See, even the announcer is smoking dope while he's doing that. See, it's just the way it goes.
So this week there's quite interesting shit in the news. Al Snow got arrested. I was like,
Yeah.
and part of me was like, oh, I hope this is like a cool story. It really wasn't a very good story. So,
No, unpaid parking tickets or whatever.
yeah. So I was like, well, that's not very good. I mean, it's not like Teddy Hart getting arrested or something.
No. Well, you know what?
Or
I'm
you
sure
know
Al Snow was let down too because he's like, oh, somebody finally wants an autograph. Oh, wait.
Sir, would you sign this gladly?
Yes, of course. That's $10.
Exactly.
Sir, is that extortion? No.
I only sign things that I'm paid to. I guess we could see here. Like, what do you think about this whole Randy Orton fucking Rip Rogers thing?
The dive piece?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I've never been a fan of Randy Orton.
Yeah.
He's always been known to be a piece of shit, and people talk about how he's changed. This kind of shows that no, he's still the piece of shit. We all know he just doesn't punch holes in doors to look at titties.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, I just don't care. I know a lot of wrestling like people who are into, you know, we're those guys. We're like, you know, dude, I'm a huge Lucha Libre fan. I love flippy shit. Don't get me wrong, but
the flippy shit has been around just as long as the rest of the shit. So how can you discredit it?
Right, talk about Liger, right? I mean, holy shit.
Exactly. You can't tell me Randy Orton's better than Liger. No, not in one fucking iota.
Well, I mean, I just hate Randy Orton, so there's that to start. But I mean, like, I don't care what he thinks, dude. Like,
yeah,
he's his matches are dog shit. He's dog shit.
Yeah.
What he thinks doesn't matter shit to me. Fuck him. But I wasn't like, you know, some people got like super bent out of shape about it, and it's like, whatever, dude. Fuck him if he doesn't understand. And fuck, was that his name too? Rip Rogers?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for forgetting. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, fuck those guys, man. They don't get it. Like, a lot of old guys, like, you know, Rip especially, like, they don't get new wrestling. They don't get what we're fucking doing. So, it's whatever, dude. I thought it was like a non-story, really.
And you know what, to me, is if you respond to it, you're kind of just playing into what they want you to do. You know what I mean? Like, Randy Orton essentially is playing the role of troll. And if you respond to him in that way, you're essentially giving him the win, because that's what he's trying to get you. It's much like what Stephen Colbert done with Trump.
But, dude, he's supposed to be playing a face right now, dude. So
yeah, but how can
if you were a heel, I mean, I would have no issue with it, but, like, I just think it's dumb, and it's like, you don't understand it. Oh, it's obvious. The guy's had, like, the worst fucking, top of the card matches this year. Honestly,
definitely.
worst match at WrestleMania, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, easy.
That or that Ambrose match. Who did Ambrose wrestle? That was
Ambrose wrestled
shitty,
Corbin.
too.
That was pre-show.
God.
So,
Still,
but you know what? I don't know. Randy Orton was doing flippy shit when he came in too. Those cross bodies. So fuck him.
yeah, it's like I'm not surprised that this guy doesn't give a fuck about putting on a good match. Like, really, get rid of the town.
And then he talked about too the money that they made over in Europe on that UK tour, and
Gives a fuck.
they would have made it without you there, you dummy. Because the WWE is a machine, and it goes over to the UK where it's not there. People are going to come.
Yeah, he's a guy I would have cut a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't think that it makes sense, really, for anybody, maybe except for like a super top guy, like a Cena, to hang around for a long time. You got to, back in we talk about it a lot, but back in the day you had WCW and you could go there, do something else, and then you come back, and it was like, for me, it was good for wrestling as a whole.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you didn't get these guys like there forever. Like Big Show's been there for fucking like 17 years on TV most of the time.
Yeah.
Unless he's gotten fat and he has to go down to fucking OVW and shit.
Well, you look at Andre the Giant too. Back in the day, it wasn't until he went to the WWF that you ended up seeing him all the time. And the reason why Andre the Giant had such an aura about him is because you'd see him for a few months and then he'd disappear. He'd go somewhere
Right.
else. And then they'd experience it. And then by the time he came back, he probably had something refreshed with his character. He had something else to bring with the table. Or you just got to see the Giant again and it was fresh again. So...
It worked I think on tag teams, it worked with the Dudleys, it worked with the Hardys now.
Yep.
Yep.
You're
I think
seeing
those are
that. You
both-
come back, you can still be old. You can, you don't have to even be the same worker, but you come back, you're still going to get the nostalgia pop and that nostalgia money.
Yeah. I feel like they waited too long on both of those, though. Like, it was like 10 years before the Dudleys came back. Like, I would have been good with like 3, 5, Same with the Hardys. The Hardys have been gone for what? A long fucking time.
Yeah,
too.
Matt especially. Well, Jeff was around, the last time he was around, he was doing that program with Punk.
Okay.
And so that was probably, 2012, 2013 maybe? But they were tag team for that ECW December to His Memory. Remember that? Against Eminem?
Oh, God, yeah.
That's the last tag team match I remember at the Hardys, because Matt ended up wearing tights and looking all weird and shit.
Yeah. So it's definitely like some of these guys, it's just, dude, Dolph Ziggler's another guy, Kane, who else? Even like Sheamus at this point.
But
it's just
Sheamus it's fresh now with Cesaro though. That's
it is now. I'll give you that. Yes, but just these guys that are like they've been there too long. Like we've seen Randy Orton all the time for fucking years, and it just sucks.
There's not one fresh match left to be had either, unless you put him with like Balor and stuff like that. But it's still not going to be a good match.
Him versus anybody is not a good match in my opinion. It's a good match, but it's never going to be a great match. Let's say that.
Well, exactly. It's the same match as well. So.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, fuck Randy Orton. I guess in conclusion. What else we got in the news, man?
Well, let's see here. We've got CM Punk offered $1 million to compete in a 5-star wrestling tournament.
Yeah, I think that's just the wrong approach. They're like, we tried to get a hold of him and couldn't. I'm like, dude, he's got a publicist. I mean, he's on this new MTV show right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get a hold of the fucking guy. I tried for years, and like the public thing is not going to make it happen.
No, exactly. And I think that's a colossal waste of money to spend $1 million on CM Punk. Colossal.
Aw,
I think
he would pack those fucking buildings, man. Wherever they go, they'd be sellouts.
He would pack the building. I still don't think that $1 million for CM Punk, especially this 120-man tournament's got to cost a fucking shit ton anyways. Well,
he'd be doing this. He'd be doing this tournament. He'd be doing the tour. And I think the tour's like 10 dates or something like that across England. So the $1 million is to do all the shows.
Okay, well, I don't like CM Punk enough for that. Like, look at his shitty elbow drop. That's the worst elbow drop in the world.
You always talk about his elbow drop.
It's the worst. It's the dirt worst. It really is. I hate it. He flails.
You dislike it more than Bailey's.
Okay, that brings me to, yes, I do. I dislike it more than Bailey's, and it pisses me off to no degree that Iro Shirai and what's the other one? Kerry Hojo are officially signed by the WWE now, okay?
Right.
And Hojo now, who has the best elbow drop in the world. Have you ever seen this?
Yeah, I've seen that.
She's got to find a new finisher. And it's like, okay, so you could have the best elbow drop in the world on your television, but you'd rather your autistic little retarded stepchild there to have the shitty elbow drop. Okay, cool. This makes no fucking sense.
Oh, fuck.
I'm hot.
You don't have to get hot, man. She's not a retard. She just plays one on TV, man.
There you go. She's a Eugene.
Dude, still one of my dream tag teams, dude. If I could see those two tag up, I don't even care against who. Oh my god, I just want to see it.
That would be funny, for sure.
I just want to see it so bad. I mean, CM Punk would be stupid not to take it. I think he should take it, but he won't. He's not going to wrestle, dude. He's
too stubborn.
I don't think he'll wrestle again.
He's too stubborn.
And if he does, it'll be in WWE. But I don't know, man. You can never say never, I guess, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
You know, they'll work shit out with anything. They work shit out with Warrior, man.
That is true. That is after that was a pretty that was a bad DVD they released.
No, that was that relationship was strained more than the whole CM Punk thing, I would say.
I would agree. I do think though that it kind of hurts it more that Triple H is the one more in charge. You know, he's going closer and closer to being in charge. I don't think CM Punk would work for Triple H unless he's a hypocrite, or.
Yeah, that might be interesting. Eva Marie, not going to be saying that name probably ever again.
Yeah.
By the last time. She will not be returning to Total Divas next season, so.
And she is done with wrestling.
Yeah, she hasn't been released yet, has she?
No, she's still under contract, but she's filming movies and shit.
Yeah. Who would you like to see replace her, dude, on Total Divas? Because, full disclosure, we both watch Total Divas, and we're like, yeah, we'll talk about Total Divas on the show, and then we never fucking do, because we always forget.
Yeah.
Why do we always forget stuff?
I wonder. It might have something to do with the state that I am in right now. But
so would you like to see replace Eva Marie on there?
Well, you would think it would be somebody on the roster right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Realistically, the replacement would probably be something like Kelly. But
Kelly.
Yeah, I truly believe that. You see all the pictures with Maurice and everybody and Kelly?
Yeah.
They're popping up all over the place. But I would like to see someone along the lines of, I don't know, maybe not Charlotte, not Sasha, maybe Becky.
It's going to be
Alexa
you can have
Bliss.
a whole lot. Yeah, it's going to be Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be. She always hangs out with Nia Jax, so we'll see if Nia Jax is going to be on there.
You know what, though? If I can listen to or watch 30 minutes of Alexa Bliss's ass walking around.
That she did 5 feet of fuck meat. I'm starting that on a hashtag. Somebody even 5 feet hashtag 5 feet of fuck meat is so small compared to Nia Jax that Nia Jax could use her as a dildo. It's true.
Did you see that? Okay, the little thing on Twitter I seen of Alexa Bliss in a shark costume. That was probably the dildo she would use.
In a shark costume.
Yeah, it was weird. I'd still fuck her in a shark costume.
I'd fuck her in any costume.
Yep, I would.
In a Hogan costume? What if she was dressed up like Hogan?
Yeah.
Full Hogan, because she got the hair for it. So
I would.
Yeah. Would you pretend that you're Iron Sheik when you did it?
Oh yeah, fuck her from behind, pull her by the hair. There you go. Make you humble.
Make her humble, dude.
Now I feel dirty and awkward.
I was trying to get the cheek sample there. I was trying to take you in that direction.
Fucking bullshit!
I don't have the humble bit.
That's the whole we need. Fucking bullshit. WWE and USA are planning to use the picture-in-picture approach during commercials so that you don't miss any of the action.
I'm so glad that I watch it on Sportsnet 360 here in Canada.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I remember it. Do you remember it a couple months ago on SmackDown? I guess I don't know if it happened up in Canada, but it did here. Where they had like the picture-in-picture, so you still watch the match, but the commercial was in the corner, and they actually say that like the ratings during commercials were up 13%.
You know what? It probably would work, but we don't get that in Canada. It never happened here. So, but I mean,
I get it. I DVR and I fast forward anyway. So
yeah,
I don't want that. I'd rather just have the commercials I can skip.
Exactly.
Rather than like a commercial.
Take a 3-hour Raw and it turns into an hour and a half essentially.
Right. I can't watch it for 3 hours. That's for fucking sure.
No, definitely not. Especially after a pay-per-view. Can't do it. Not possible.
Yeah, keep an eye out on that. This isn't. I guess it's kind of news. Not really. Miz hosted the MTV Challenge reunion, which, full disclosure, I watched. I love those shows. So
I love it too, but I didn't know it happened, so I've got to watch it now.
I watched the whole season, and then that just ended, and they had the reunion hosted by The Miz. It was, pretty entertaining. He could do that sort of job. I felt like he took it too far, though. Like he was so polished and scripted that it was like kind of goofy. It's almost like he was trying to play a game show host or something. It was kind of weird.
Pissed off that R-Truth got the game show on the WWE Network, so he's trying to show WWE that he can do it instead.
Yeah. But after that, on MTV was the debut of the new season. It's Champs versus Pros. So, which has your boy CM Punk in it. So it's like former champions of the challenge take on professional athletes and former professional athletes in a challenge type show. CM Punk's on there. He hasn't had an individual challenge yet, but he's on there. So it's on the same time as SmackDown. So I was wondering how many people who sit and chant his fucking name all the time in the arenas. You better have been watching that instead of fucking SmackDown, you assholes.
So
you want to fucking watch him.
Was there any juicy bits from back at the rooms with CM Punk? Was he a dick?
Now he really just kind of like there's so many people on there right now.
Yeah,
that they're really going to focus on him. He's there, but he's kind of in the background. So we'll see as it goes on. You got to think too. A lot of drunken debauchery happens on these shows. Oh, dude, he doesn't drink at all. Yeah.
At all. And so something is going to happen, and it's going to be fucking I didn't even think about this before when I was giving shit on CM Punk being on these shows, but that's going to be like, that could be really good. Having that straight edge, cut a promo on him, boom.
He can't beat a MMA fighter in a fight, but he could beat fucking CT or Wes or Johnny Bananas in a fucking fight. That's for sure.
Johnny Bananas got his ass whooped. But was it CT? Is it CT or CJ? CT.
CT. Yeah.
He's probably dead inside now since what's her face died. So.
Jesus. He used to be the guy who, like, remember there was a challenge where he showed up and he was kicked out the first night for punching somebody up.
Yeah.
Like, he used to be a fucking savage, that guy. And, like, look at him now. He had a kid.
Didn't his brother die, though? It wasn't that the whole deal? Like, it was just after, like, I watched these shows way too much. That's why I know this stupid shit.
I don't know.
I think
now he's got a kid and he's super soft now. He's like, he's cuddly. No. No less. Enough about the challenge, sorry. Fucking talk about MTV.
Well, I mean, Sunday Night Heat used to be on MTV. Wrestling Society X was on MTV.
All I say, Miz is a wrestler. CM Punk was a wrestler. It fucking fits. Anyway.
It does. And it's interesting to talk about. So fuck off.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to check out our challenge podcast. No.
Are you doing a challenge podcast, really?
I want to turn everything into a fucking podcast, man. Like everything in life, I'm like, this would be a podcast.
Waiting for your woman outside of a grocery store. This could be a podcast.
Well, yeah. So everyone I knows, I talked about it on the show. I ended up in the hospital in February, where I had this fucking crazy infection on my leg, and it fucked my leg up. So like now I have to go in 4 days a week, and I get my leg wrapped up.
Okay.
And they massage on it, and then they wrap it up or whatever. And I just engaged this lady, doctor. I don't know, she's a doctor, I guess. I engaged her in all kinds of conversations that you can tell she really doesn't want to have. Yeah. You know, but she does anyway. And I'm like, God, this should be a podcast. Everything should be a podcast. Like when me and the chick drive Mrs. Vicious to work every day, like, we'll make a podcast out of this.
Honking horns, road rage.
Just anything. That's my whole thing is like fucking podcast life, dude. Podcast everything. What the fuck else we got in the news?
Access will air the first night of the North American G1 show live, and the second night would be the week after. So that's pretty cool.
There you go. That's something.
Because that's the same channel that airs the New Japan show as well, so...
Yeah. Access, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. On the first night of Super Juniors, which we'll recap soon, I guess the first night was free on Japan World.
Yeah, it was. You could have watched it for free because they redone the whole website and everything, too.
I still find it to be horribly broken and really confusing, and
it's hard to find what you're looking for, especially finding the difference between English and Japanese commentary. But
that's English commentary for any of this, so
no, there is no English commentary for this. But with the Japanese commentary, you know when they're good. They're so good that even though they're speaking a different language, you can get behind it. So.
Yeah, just going to keep on talking about New Japan, making a lot of news right now. They announced plans for a U.S. subsidiary in 2018, so
yeah,
this could be good shit, man. If they're going to get some Americans in there, and this is nothing against Japanese, but I feel like Japan and the U.S. are so, like, everything is so different.
Yeah.
That you need somebody here who knows what America, you know. And get this, like, you need a good fucking website that's made for English-speaking people.
Yes.
And you need to get an Xbox app, and you need to get a PlayStation app for New Japan World. You really, they really got to push it. And you got to get more English commentary. And, I mean, I think they could really fucking do something if they really put it in,
Their business has quadrupled since 2013. So... It's that's the expansion starting there, is that multiplying business structure. But now with the move over to America, that's just going to, I think, if anything's going to compete with the WWE, that's what's going to do it.
It is what's going to do it, and I just think they need to make sure that they get more American stars. They do have some already, but
and they don't even have to be American stars. Like you look at
No, not American stars, but English-speaking stars.
Yeah, and goddamn, Marty Scurll's first night in New Japan, they're singing his fucking song.
Yeah, crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's just like, come on, like, he's I love it.
They're a little more cultured than, some American fans. Drones, the WWE drones, as I call them.
Yeah.
People who don't know any other wrestling exists on the planet, other than maybe that and Impact.
But I you know what though? You look at the average New Japan show you'll watch. It's not like they're in a huge arena. These shows this week they had 1,700 people in them.
Yeah, they sold out in 2 hours though, dude.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yes, but they can do 1,700 people in the States. Come on, they got to be able to do it.
Out there, they can. In California, they can. Where else could they though? Honestly, New York, maybe.
You can go to New York. You can go to Florida. I'm sure there's pockets everywhere. Like Chicago. You can go to these good wrestling markets. You'll do it. Now you can't go to bumfuck nowhere, North Dakota. Ha 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 ha. And draw probably, but
You could go to bumfuck Canada.
exactly. They wouldn't draw it here. Not even close.
I'm just saying, like, California's the hotbed, dude.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
You got
that's.
PWG, all that. Is.
I mean, that's the best. That's the best market in the U.S. for wrestling, is it not? It has to be.
It's got to be.
Seems like it is to me.
It's got to be because New York is so hard to do wrestling.
I mean, friend of the show, fucking hot tub guy. He's at wrestling shows every day of the week, man. The dude goes.
Yeah.
I mean, like they're fucking running like crazy out there. On a given weekend, there's like tons of promotions going at once. So that's good shit. I'm excited for it, man. New Japan is really good stuff, and people looking for better wrestling and better fucking. Even the stories are better over there in
You're not
Japanese.
even told in our language, and you can pick it up.
Yeah. Like, oh, what the fuck? I'm trying to think now. Back to, was it last year's Wrestle Kingdom? I'm trying to think of the main event. Toward the main event.
You got
It's like, can't
Styles
beat
and
him, can't
Nakamura.
beat him. Well, that was fuck, dude.
You're talking about Goto and Shibata.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, where Goto could not win the big one, and he's facing his childhood friend that he went to school with, and they came into wrestling together. And it's such a great story. It didn't even have to be in our language, and you can understand it.
Yeah, exactly. And like a better story than anything that they're doing right now on WWE.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I saw people whose opinions I really fucking respect, like fellow podcasters and shit who are like, oh, not a bad show this week. Like, if this isn't a bad show, dude, I don't know what the fuck. Raw and SmackDown, that is. I don't know what it takes for you, man.
Yeah, no, I agree. I wasn't a fan of it. But before we get away from the New Japan side, Tomoaki Hanma, as he's been jogging.
No way.
Yeah, so that's the guy that took the draping DDT right on his head and went paralyzed for a bit. So that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's definitely good, man. They're just pulling crazy shit over there, man.
Yeah.
They might have to wait. Also, speaking of injuries, Tommaso Ciampa was injured at an NXT event just a couple of days ago.
Yep.
And I guess as of now, it sounds like it's on.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Triple H has addressed it in a conference call and says for now he should be good to go. But he turned his ankle, so who fucking knows? Now, I know we don't talk about spoilers, but I guess some news came out, kind of maybe that might spoil something with TakeOver. Do we talk about that on here, or do we not talk about that on here?
I'm intrigued. Honestly, I didn't hear it, and I would like to hear it. Most people are going to listen to this probably after TakeOver anyways. TakeOver's mere hours away, so. I
mean, it may not happen. It's just like a little like, ooh, is this maybe something that's going to happen? The rumor mill for NXT TakeOver Chicago. Yeah, it's this singer on Twitter, Hope Vista. She tweeted on Monday night, and she said, quote, tomorrow I'm recording lead vocals for WWE star at Johnny Gargano's theme for when he enters the ring. Should be interesting. So,
breakup,
I don't know,
maybe.
man. Breakup, yeah?
Maybe,
That's weird. I'd keep these guys together as a tag. They're a great tag team.
I do too, but they started hinting this at the Cruiserweight Classic, right?
A long time ago.
So it's something that if you don't pull the trigger soon, it could become a forethought, or the opposite of that is. But it kind of maybe that's why he's not taking the night off, because it's just going to be a heel turn. Maybe he won't have to do a lot. It is a ladder match, of course, but you can have them powerbomb him through a table or something and stay out, and Johnny Gargano just gets his ass beat, and then Tommaso Ciampa's just pissed off because Johnny Gargano couldn't do it and just beats him up.
I never I know they've been teasing this split for a long time, but I just don't know, man. Like, why do it? I think they're a great tag team. Raw needs tag team, especially like Revival are gone for quite a while.
Yeah,
You know, and even with Revival, they only have like a few teams over there, because now they broke up the Golden Truth. Not that was even like a fucking real thing, but
which I was going to relate, but I didn't know how well JTG watches modern wrestling. But the
Probably
term between the Golden Truth and our Truth, you know, it's like it's probably going to be treated the same way that they treated their turn, a match at the pay-per-view, and then nothing else.
So, if it even goes to a match at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, if. Because it's still 3 weeks from the Raw pay-per-view, so.
So, I don't know. You know, take that any way you like. I think they're a good team. I don't know what splitting them up really accomplishes. You go from having a great tag team, you know, that you could put on Raw and put the belts on those guys, or SmackDown. Well, SmackDown's got a lot of teams. Or you get two guys who, within the confines of the WWE system, aren't going to... You know, they're not going to do anything on solo in WWE.
205 Live.
Yeah, I mean, that's nothing against those guys, you know. Like, I'm a big fan of both of them, but yeah, that's where they're going to go. You're going to go to 205 and wrestle fucking Noam Dar, you know, like fucking for a month and a half.
Every time. Every time.
Every time. Fuck yeah. Give me those sound effects. Good shit. So yeah, that's, you know, pretty much that. Just a kind of a cool story that I wasn't aware of. I heard this week, and I wanted to just throw it out. I don't know if you heard it too. But they have a NXT coffee table book that just came out. You've seen it advertised probably on NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah. So part of this book, Bray Wyatt talks about Dusty Rhodes like pressing him, you know, like to go to get into the character. So he actually like suggested that he goes to his jury duty he had to do. So he went to fucking jury duty as Bray Wyatt.
What?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
I mean,
That's
there's
like
a quote.
Sandman pretending to be blind dope.
Yeah. He says, Bray began with my real-life lunacy. I've always been an against-all-authority kind of child. I was a big fan of Rage Against the Machine. They were a big influence in my life as a child. So when I started working with Dusty Rhodes, I began losing my mind on a very real level, and I became obsessed with this character. When Husky Harris failed on the main roster, he went all in with the Wyatt persona. So he says, I was going to jury duty in my hometown, and Dusty made me go to jury duty as Bray. How fucking awesome is that?
That is pretty dope. That is actually, that is really cool.
It's like, obviously I didn't get picked for jury duty, but I had the white pants, Hawaiian shirt, the whole 9 yards.
That's fucking dope. And you know what, though? The start of the Wyatt family was probably my favorite look of Bray Wyatt. With that hat and the Hawaiian shirt.
He was the fucking...
Dan Spivey.
Waylon... His Waylon Mercy, man.
Yeah.
Like, identical to Waylon Mercy.
Yeah, just 10 times better.
Yeah, you know. It's definitely better, but like, dude, that could have did something too. But Dan Spivey was like hurt, I think, at that point.
He was close to retirement there.
Yeah, but it was a cool. I thought that was a cool fucking gimmick back.
Well,
in the
that was
day,
always a takeoff of De Niro in Cape Fear, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Which is a great movie, great character too. God damn.
Yeah. Well, you had me at fucking De Niro.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess we don't really need to talk about this story. Lillian Garcia, just this thing, she was like brought to tears when she was asked about the possibility of being in the Hall of Fame. What the fuck? I was gonna shit on her, but you know, a lot of people shit on her. She just sucks, dude. Right?
Yeah.
She was an awful announcer. Like, she fucked up so often, like, all the time, every week. I remember when she was announcing, every week we'd be like, even when Lily Garcia said, you know, some completely fucked thing. Every single week, man.
Yeah, she had her place for a little while, but, I mean, no way, shape, or form should she ever be in a Hall of Fame of any sorts with wrestling. At all.
You hear her talk about, I mean, I heard recently they're kind of talking about her being brought to tears like by fucking JBL, like bullying her and shit too.
Maybe she's just hormonal. Maybe she records only during menstrual cycles.
You're gonna get heat, man. You're gonna get heat with all the women who listen to this show. There's so many of them, I'm sure.
Well, I get heat with every woman I meet, so fuck it.
That's all I got for news. So
Yeah, no, I got nothing else for news either.
there you go. That fucking finishes the news. We can just quickly. What do you want to see? Let's go to the fucking Raw and SmackDown here.
Yeah, like, it shouldn't take us long to go through Raw and SmackDown. There was not a lot to really take in at all.
As you know, as I think I talked about last week, what they did the exact same thing where one guy comes out, then another, then another, then another. That's just how they open the shows at this point.
Yeah, only this time it was, after Angle, and now instead there would be a 5-way.
Yeah, which, I mean, I don't know about all that. I mean, it seems too obvious to me that you're going to have, Joe and Rollins are going to go split off, Balor and Wyatt are going to split off.
Yeah.
And you think Robot Reigns wins this year?
No.
No?
I don't know. I think either Rollins or Balor will win it.
Yeah.
Probably Rollins, because they shouldn't have Balor get demolished by Brock Lesnar. But Rollins can withstand it, kind of deal. His character-wise, he's been around longer. Balor's just too fresh to do that. So I would say Rollins would win, lose to Lesnar, maybe do, I don't know who they do at SummerSlam, but actually this would be SummerSlam, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I fucking
The
know.
pay-per-views are just too many.
And the SummerSlam's in like August, I thought.
Yeah, that's true. So it'll probably be Money in the Bank or something.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't know. Like, and Bray in there too. It's like he teleports into the ring, and it's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. You're not winning shit.
No, not at all.
You don't win anything unless it's like a complete, interference and a no DQ or something. That's the only way you win shit, man. Get out of here. Jeff Hardy defeats Sheamus. They just wrestled. I mean, last week too, didn't they?
No, I think it was Matt Hardy and
Oh yeah, great. Yeah. Great, dude. Looking great. Awesome. Sasha Banks and fucking
Alicia Fox?
Fox.
Like, holy fuck! Like, really? Alicia
Since they botched the pin last week, they're just going to redo it.
Yeah.
Because the pin was botched last week. Fox wins. Her first singles win since January 2015.
Wow. Congratulations, I guess.
Yeah, this is so weird. This seems so far back that I actually just checked. I'm like, this isn't like 2 weeks ago, is it? I swear that's how much this shit runs together. I'm looking at these notes, and as I was reading it, you could probably hear the like. I'm like, oh, I don't know about this. Yeah, I don't look. No, this is this week. No, not 2 weeks ago. I can't fucking tell you the difference at this point.
No, it's
Alicia Fox, kind of good.
She's
good.
very athletic. Like, she does a really good Northern Lights suplex. I will admit,
dude.
that.
Yeah, she does. I was gonna say, I got that note here. Good Northern Lights suplex.
Yeah, she does. She's really good at bridging, which Noam Dar should like.
Oh, dude, this is her first win since January 2015. Like I said, when she beat Naomi in a one-arm behind-your-back match.
Oh wow!
On Raw. So it's been a year and a half since she's. Oh no, dude, more than that.
Yeah.
Since January 2015, so 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
She had a televised win.
Fuck me.
Holy fuck. Good God. Ambrose DQ for low blow on Miz.
How could you pass up Alexa Bliss calling Newark the sweat gland of America?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
It's like the only highlight from that whole promo.
Yeah, I don't like to. I probably fast forwarded. That's probably what I don't have it. I don't like to listen to promos from people like that. Just I don't know, like that. Like I don't care. Honestly, I don't care what's going on. If she's going to be in the match, I don't care. Really, like I just. Honestly, at this point, with not women's wrestling, because I do like some women's wrestling, but WWE women's wrestling, I'm just done with it, dude. Like, I'm done with it. It's not good ever, and the stories are fucking embarrassing. If I was a woman, I would be fucking offended that these are the stories that they fucking use. It just sucks, man. And I just don't care about it. I don't care if it's Charlotte. I don't care who it is. I don't want to really watch it, man. I'll see the match on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You know, I'll watch that. And if it's two women who can work, great. You know, but it's never is. It's one who can work and one who can't work almost all the time.
Yeah, 95% probably.
Yeah. So, yeah, Ambrose, the DQ fucking loss by low-blowing Miz after Miz tried to low-blow him. But this made me think of something this week. I put it on Twitter. Not a single person gave me a response. Explain to me why an inverted atomic drop, or like the old Dudley's was up,
Yeah.
you know, head. How is that legal? But like the punch, you know, behind the. How come that is fucking a DQ?
There's no logic to that now, is there? That's like on the, not to fast forward, but on the UK Championship, Nigel McGuinness says joint manipulation is illegal. Well,
Yeah.
What the fuck is a Kimura lock if it's not joint manipulation? It's your elbow. That's still a joint.
I think maybe he meant about the hands.
But you explain it better then. Don't just say joint mutilation, because there's many joints in your body. Figure four is on your knees.
I mean, you can stomp on people's fingers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see that much anymore, but why is that not a thing anymore? I'm sure people still do it. I just don't notice it.
Yeah, I don't really notice it either much. I really, the British, I guess, are bringing it back. Because you got Marty Scurll
anyway.
does it, and you got, what's his face? Goddamn Pete Dunne.
So, yeah, there you go. That was, something I was thinking about. I saw Bliss was after this, no?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. It's just awful. She's interrupted by Bayley. They brawl. Bliss gets a kendo stick that's conveniently placed under the ring. Dude,
A kendo
have
match.
her bring something out that camouflages that's in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you came out with like a big bag or something that has it inside of it.
Yeah, like what the fuck is a kendo stick doing under the ring?
I mean, and people go like, "Oh, you're thinking too much," and like, no, I think you're thinking too much when you're bitching about like there being a brace next to the tire of an ambulance that's flipped over or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think things like this are just, you should just accept them, because that's
That's
bullshit.
what gives them the leeway to just think that, they'll just accept this.
Yeah.
It's
I
it's
don't,
making
though.
you lazy.
Why couldn't she have come out with a fucking kendo stick? And, or, I mean, there's so many things you could do with it, right?
Yeah. Well, okay, so if you were watching a movie, okay, and the protagonist always has like this sharp blade, but he's in the middle of nowhere and he just under a rock grabs a sharp blade and just like, I'm going to stab you now. Would you accept that? No. So why should you?
Well,
accept
too,
wrestling?
they started this whole thing where, until Nia gets her match for the belt, she's going to be like, best friends with her.
Yeah.
She's going to be like her shadow. Well, where was she? She's nowhere in this whole ordeal. She could come out with the kendo stick. I mean, there's a million options here.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to flip up the apron and get a fucking, ugh. And she hits her once, and these cunts in the crowd start doing like a smattering of an EC dub chant. You fuck off, sirs.
This is not Sandman hitting Tommy Dreamer. Not even close.
Oh, dude, if I would have heard somebody like he's hardcore, I'd have said, or she's hardcore.
She's hard.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think it's going to happen? Depends where this pay-per-view is at.
It could. It could.
Oh, my God. Do you think she'll do that? She'll cane Bayley, and Bayley will, like, fucking just, like, take it like that?
She might. She might, because the character is an obsessed wrestling fan. So you could have her try to mimic Tommy Dreamer.
Don't try to mimic. That's one of like the most classic moments in wrestling history.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yep. Especially modern wrestling.
Fuck off with that. Also, happy birthday to the fucking Mark with a sign out there. Said it's my 14th birthday, so I'll do a happy birthday to him.
Just a series mark.
Just, dude, Zayn is not even on this show, and they got a clown on him, and he's not even on this show.
Yeah.
Angle's on the phone with Zayn, and the way that they did it, I was like, God, what a joke this guy is.
They are really, really, really trying to kill him. I really do believe.
This whole thing is crazy. Baron Corbin's attacking me? Why?
Why?
What did I do?
Fucking that's great. I love your Woody. What's his name? Woody Allen and that.
Oh fuck. Drifter rolls by. Also, when Angle's talking with Miz, guitar still not in tune. Tune that motherfucker, somebody.
Oh, you'd think that okay, so he can obviously somewhat play guitar. You'd think he would just be, if he's either bit confident in himself, tune the guitar himself.
Dude, he plays the same chords every time too. It's like the stupidest fucking. You imagine getting paid for this? He's got it. You think he works the house shows probably?
Oh, without a doubt. He was
So,
at. I thought he was at one of my house shows. Honestly,
I think Mondays fucking would be a great day if I was that guy. Like, fuck yeah, I'm doing it. Swing by some catering, get some grub, fucking walk. I got there later. I got to walk with my guitar past somebody. Awesome. TJP, not Tyler fucking Perkins, and Neville defeat Gallagher and Aries when TJP pins Gallagher. I asked on Twitter, I was like, did anyone count how many times in the at Mom McButts, Mo McButts, excuse me, he said 29 times. I don't know if he counted that or not, but I wouldn't doubt it.
no, I wouldn't doubt it at all. That's their MO.
I got a chronic cough.
Put that cigarette out.
Oh, my cough.
Jim is just dying over there. While Jim is dying over there, though, I'm going to light up a cigarette because my lungs are perfectly fine right now. So, Jim,
I'm so jealous that you can
that?
smoke while you podcast.
It's so good. No, but what did you think of this Roman Reigns Balor match?
A pretty decent match, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, well, how about what would you have been doing when you were Finn Balor in the ring watching that Strowman video play for like 5 minutes?
I don't know. What did you do?
I don't know. Probably play with
Stand there with
Legos
his
in the
jacket
corner.
open and like show everyone his dick.
Making a dick mold out of Legos.
Yeah. He has a girlfriend. We forgot about that in the news, dude.
Oh yeah, the Kathy Kelly girl.
I don't believe it, dude.
I don't believe it.
Until I see footage of him fucking her Maddox style, dude, I don't believe it.
That would be fucking hilarious.
I swear that guy was gay. Everybody was like, I thought he was gay. That's what everybody said.
Well, he does.
Maybe it's a Tom Cruise situation.
He does come off like it.
Yeah. Maybe.
But, so Balor does the job in a.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't think that would happen the way it did. I really did.
Which is the inspiration for the Mark Tank we're going to get into right after we do SmackDown here. We're getting the Mark Tank, and it revolves around this Reigns and Balor match.
Good. I can't wait to hear it. So we have the
they
turn
broke up
of the
Golden
week.
Truth.
Yeah. So that was. I mean, it made a dull show interesting for like 5 minutes.
No.
I do think that it went on a little too long.
It was funny when they came out. I mean, I've probably been thinking it for a long time, so it's not like it was a new thought, but I was just like, when the fuck are they going to stop this? Just fucking stop this already.
Yeah.
And then they did, and I was like, thank you. Thank you very much.
We should have seen it coming when they started hinting at their win-loss record a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just, dude, please give us one last give me a retro Gold Dust run And he can retire, and I'll be happy, dude.
Yeah.
I want the wig. I want the super fucking uncomfortable, sexuality.
Sexuality, yes.
Dude, come on, man.
Let him win the IC title, turn it gold again. Oh,
Dude, I don't know. I just, I would love to see the Ray old school character come back for one run, blonde wig and all.
yeah, I agree. I completely.
I tweeted that, and it was a very popular tweet. A lot of people were down with this idea.
Everybody loves a good nostalgia pop.
They had a commercial for the UK Championship special, which was the first I'd heard of it.
Dude, I didn't even see the commercial, so it was like Thursday morning when you texted me. I just found out about it. I was like, oh shit! Add that to the list of wrestling I gotta watch tomorrow.
Originally, it was supposed to be on Thursday. Originally, they announced it on for Thursday.
Yeah.
Do you know when it was recorded?
A couple weeks ago, wasn't it? I think.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah, I think so. It was when they were talking about all the lawn chairs. That's when they recorded it. Can you remember that Twitter picture of the lawn chairs at the...
No.
Oh. No, maybe it was a week ago. I don't know.
See much anything on social media from anybody, really.
Well, you'd almost think it had to be during the UK tour, hey?
Right. I mean, somewhere in there, yeah. And
You had TJP and Neville and them, so... Or Neville wasn't there, sorry.
Right. Okay. After this in the show, Enzo and Cass are out to do their same fucking shtick that I always fast forward.
Yep.
Then come out Titus and a medium Johnson.
I love that.
Titus is spoofing Enzo and Cass. It sucked. Dude, when are the people... when are these marks going to get sick of this? I mean, you can like Enzo and Cass. That's great if that's your thing. I was done with these dudes before they even left NXT. I was sick of their shit. You can go back and listen to this show. And we used to get heat. Rando and I got so much heat back when we were the Revival are a way better team. They're the best tag team out of this whole bunch, you know? Because when they first came out, when they were still boring and shit, it was oh, they're boring. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, look where we are now, man. Well, the Revival are hurt, but God, I don't like this tag team.
No, I don't either. I usually fast forward everything to do with them.
This is New Jersey, so the crowd was really into it, but they are going to places and not getting near the pop that they were. I think people are sick of the Enzo thing.
I think so. It's not something that can, it's not a lasting character. Not even in the slightest. It's just like the Fandango character. It's cool for a bit, but then it's done. It's a shame he got stuck with it, but I mean, it's the only real character for him. He can't work.
Who?
Fucking Enzo.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, well, he's fucking a danger in the ring to himself, mostly.
Yeah, not to nobody else, to himself. But in that factory, he's a danger to everybody else, too.
He's not big enough to fucking hurt anybody else.
No, he's just stupid enough to hurt himself.
In case you thought this was, about a medium Johnson or something to help out a medium Johnson, Titus has his match against Cass, not him. And it's a squash, and Cass wins. Afterward, Apollo attacks fucking Enzo, so they're going heel with him, which is good. I think him as a heel is good, but not with Titus. What are they going to tag him up?
Yeah,
you think that's what this is going to end up being, right? It's going to be Enzo and Cass versus Titus and Apollo Crews.
I think the bigger question is, will they bring back the millions of dollars chant?
Oh, God.
Because I'm sure Vince just thinks that's Darren Young. Oh, Darren Young's not gay now. Let's put him back together.
Do we have any other black guys we can put with Titus?
That's exactly what it is.
I saw fucking Ahmed Johnson in the hallway recently. He's not as big as he used to be, but we can still fucking use him. That's a slight to Apollo Crews. I was a huge Uhaa Nation fan when he came in, and goddamn, they fucked him over pretty fucking hard. Yeah, although he hasn't grabbed the ball either. I feel like they kind of they let him sniff it a little bit, and he didn't. He's going to step it up on his side.
He's got no character at all, and that's his downfall because he can work like anybody else. He's got no character, and it doesn't seem like he cares. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm not here to be a character. I'm here to wrestle. Is just what it seems like.
Yeah. And then you had your main event, and this show got crushed because it was Game 7 of Celtics and fucking Wizards.
Yeah.
And I was watching that game, so a lot of people were. I think that's why they tried to put on Reigns and Balor early.
Yeah.
While the game was going to, like, I don't know, get people away from it. It was really dumb because no one was switching from that, like, oh, I got to watch Reigns and Balor. Like, they're so fucking confused. That's why the ratings are so bad right now. Even for this time of year, they're down.
Dude, they're down for... The decline in the numbers is not it's just a basketball game. It's like, it's almost like people are just getting sick of this now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
And creeping up on a renewal date with USA, this could crush the revenue stream for the WWE.
I mean, they still get good enough ratings. They're going to be on USA and shit, but...
Oh, yeah.
As far as, like, where they rank in ratings on TV, they get beat by a lot of shit, dude.
Yep, they do. The only saving grace is they're the highest rated show on USA.
All right. Well, I think you're going to expect a Shield reunion sooner than later, dude.
Yeah. To try to revive.
Yeah, try to get their fucking ratings up, so... but yeah, this match here, I didn't give a fuck from go. Because it's obvious from the very beginning that Sloppy Joe's going to come out, and that's what's going to happen. You knew it, so why even watch it? What's the point?
Did you call him Sloppy Joe?
Yeah, Sloppy Joe, dude. Yeah.
He's the furthest thing from sloppy, unless you look at his belly. But it's...
I just like it because it's Joe. I don't know. I just like Sloppy Joe.
I heard you kids like him extra sloppy.
Yeah, I was thinking more like his belly sloppy, not his belly. But yeah, anyway, I mean, that's my whole thing is this. It's like, I don't, we were kind of having a debate on Cool Kids, me and fucking Lance he guests sometimes on Shooting the Shiznit pod with Will Trammell. Shout out to those guys. Just debating, like, can a match be really good or, a great match, but then it ends like that? I don't think it can.
No.
I liken it to he's like, well, what about all the hard work they put in and all that shit? And I just think about it like this: a chef makes you a delicious 5-star meal. He puts fucking blood, sweat, and tears into it. Just boom, makes this magnificent thing. If the waitress puts her pubes in it on the way to you, it sucks, right? You don't want to eat that. So
yeah,
to me, that's the same thing. Like, they're just putting pubes in your delicious dinner.
Yep. And you can, again, you look at a movie. If you're watching a movie and everything's great and great and great, and the ending is horrible, that's the last thing you remember. So the movie is horrible because the ending was horrible.
Why wouldn't you at least do? Joe, he's super heel, right? Joe does something that gets him kicked out of the show. He attacks somebody. Angle bans him from the building for the rest of the night. You see him get taken out by by security. Then he later shows up anyway. Okay, that's something, dude.
Yeah.
He didn't even have a match, dude.
No, he came at the beginning. He was gone until the end.
You could have, even a match would have been something. Like, he gets a match with somebody just try to lessen it somehow. The best would have been that he got kicked out of the building and came back or something.
Yeah.
But, god damn it, you just know it from go, so it's pointless. Like, I was so pissed watching that match.
Yeah.
Like, what a waste of my fucking time. And then when he finally does, it's like, there you go, Sloppy Joe. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so another DQ finish on a WWE Raw.
Dude. Yeah, and I should mention, too, as we didn't, this, for Miz and Ambrose, they set it up so it's Extreme Rules is coming up, and the match ended in DQ, so maybe, I don't know, maybe you do like a no DQ match or a brawl or a street fight. No, you do a match where the belt can change on a DQ.
Yep.
It's exactly what's going to happen.
On a gimmick pay-per-view where it's supposed to be Extreme Rules.
Yeah. And you know this that they're switching that thing. Miz is walking out of there with that.
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
It's what it's doing. So yeah, there's Raw. I give it. Should we do that and go back?
What do you mean? Go back.
So we used to score them. We used to score the shows all the time.
Oh. What would you score this one?
I'd give this. I don't know. I'd give this like 3. 3 sloppy Joe fucking sneak attacks out of 10.
There you go. Yeah. I think you're right there. I'll give her 3 Ritz crackers out of 10.
Ritz crackers out of 10 with cheese. With
No.
cheese.
No. It's sans cheese because it's better with cheese, right?
There you go.
3 Ritz crackers equals up to probably 2 with cheese. So if I was to say it was 2 Ritz crackers out of 10 with cheese.
There you go. SmackDown. I was actually like before the show started. I even tweeted out. I was like, I don't really want to watch this, but dude, and like I'm excited to see Rusev come back, see what they're doing with him. They've advertised him, and yet they don't. Where the fuck was he?
Right?
And I kept in there. I was watching. I'm like waiting. Okay, well that must be later in the show. Well, Rusev must be coming. No, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. Think they're saving it for Backlash?
I don't know. Why would they advertise it? It's like that's the thing is like this company doesn't know what they're doing.
No.
You know, it's like how they book Jinder to lose like embarrassingly the week before they decide this guy should fight for the belt. Holy fuck, man! You know, Jesus, there's no planning. They do stuff and they change it. And the beginning of this was, I hated this.
Yeah.
You know, you got 2 guys. You got one guy speaking French, and you got one guy speaking.
Punjabi?
I don't know. Okay. And it's like, dude, no wonder the fucking ratings are down in America. You know,
Now-
what the fuck, man?
I can get behind the Kevin Owens French thing because he's doing it in a way where it's supposed to be hated. But the Jinder Mahal thing is just like he'll mix in words all the time. It's just where do you decipher it from him just being a character and trying to get heat? But I don't know. Kevin Owens is much better at the foreign heel than Jinder Mahal will ever be.
I hate this new Kevin Owens thing, dude.
Do you? I'm starting to get behind it. It's not as good as the prize fighter Kevin Owens, but
Dude, can we go back to fucking the Kevin Owens who comes out and like smashes Cena and like stomps on the U.S. belt and shit?
yeah,
God damn it.
the badass Kevin Owens to be feared is no longer the character. It's the smarmy, I'll do something to get out of this Kevin Owens now, and it's every
That's
heel
always
that
how
they've
it
done.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's how Seth Rollins was. That's how every fucking heel they have is.
yeah.
And I was hoping that, like, okay, now that we're done with, like, the pussy heel champion, can we get back to the ass-kicking champion? Now we gotta have this. I don't think it's anything, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's Canadian, but he's the American say, fuck, don't care.
They're not even going to the lengths that Lance Storm went to. They didn't make it the Canadian title. Why would come on.
Yeah. He's got that's what I said a long time ago. When he beat Cena, he should have took that fucking belt and made it the Canadian belt. That'd have been tits.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's not like they don't have the money to make a new title.
But this whole thing is just fucking nonsense. So, although I did wonder. I wanted to ask you: do you think the Roman Reigns is transgender Mahal's favorite wrestler? Just being from India and all.
Maybe. He could very well be. We need to dive deep into and find a Jinder Mahal account that's run by him that nobody knows it is. That's what we need to find, and you probably would get a bunch of Roman Reigns love.
None of you are as good as the best wrestler ever, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is the Maharaja Raja.
That sounds like something you'd order at a fucking Indian restaurant. Oh, the Maraja, extra spicy on white rice.
Dude, I love myself some butter chicken. I love it.
Well, I don't think we really have like we don't have Indian food here.
We got
Here,
the Taj Bar and Grill. And it's,
oh yeah,
yeah. And then there's also a place called Fusion Cup where you can get butter chicken to go.
butter chicken. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
I've been dieting, as I mentioned in the pre-show. I'm down 10 pounds, motherfuckers.
The pre-show?
The pre-show, dude.
I like that. Our pre-show, we have a pre-show, but it's not aired, guys. You can't hear it.
Yeah. No, you can't. I'm down 10 pounds, so the idea of butter chicken, I'm like, oh, butter chicken.
I'm sorry, sir. My apologies.
I ate kale for the first time recently. God damn it.
I just assumed
Not good.
blow my brains out.
Yeah. Nailed it. Nailed it. Oh my god! Like for breakfast, I don't get to eat any like eggs or bacon or my beloved number 4 from McDonald's. I have to drink a strawberry fucking banana protein shake in the morning. Seriously.
My beloved number 4.
Oh, dude, it's bacon, egg, and cheese on a biscuit, dude.
Well, oh, we don't get that here.
Oh yeah, you guys probably fucking. I don't know what you got.
Well, we got like a I don't know, a like the English muffin things.
Yeah, you don't have anything on a biscuit.
No.
Dude,
We got the McGriddle.
I don't like that shit.
I love the McGriddle. That's
Any
my
fast
shit.
food place I go to, I get the biscuit. Even like Burger King only has one sandwich on a biscuit. And that's the one I get, man, because I don't know about those biscuits. Yeah, baby.
Tim Hortons does the homestyle breakfast sandwich biscuit, and they'll put egg and bacon in there. But there's no, like, to me, a breakfast sandwich needs to have like mayo or something to help it go down. But no.
They can be dry.
Yeah.
And I won't, I have to admit I have put mayo on breakfast sandwiches before.
Dude, I love it. If I make one at home, it always has mayo on it. Always.
Just feel bad. You go to McDonald's and you order like an egg McMuffin with mayo, which, dude, the best way to eat them, trust me. And the person's like, taking your orders like an egg McMuffin with mayo, you fat fucking cunt.
But see, that's when you get the bagel one that comes with that green sauce.
Mm.
I don't know.
I don't think we have that.
No? Oh, it's delicious. It's my favorite non-McGriddle. Let's put it out.
Bagels were deemed to be un-American, thus they are fucking banned.
Fair enough. Does McDonald's do all-day breakfast there?
Yeah.
Okay.
But bagels are not American enough, and they've been banned by the fucking ruler, Donald Trump.
Somehow I believe it.
By the leader of the Reich.
The leader of the Reich wing.
Exactly. What else we got fucking in this show?
Well, in SmackDown, we had the Fashion Files.
That was good.
Yep. Yeah, what in Versace's name am I wearing? Love it.
It was fucking absurd. It was good.
Yeah.
They had a match Styles and Jinder. It's like the whole time it's like, oh, I wonder if Owens is going to attack from the commentary table. I can't stand these shows, man. Like I said, I hate to be that dude all the time when it comes on. I'm like, well, fuck, New Japan's really awesome in this, but fuck WWE, because that's such a trope at this point. But it's fucking true, and I can't help it. Like, this shit's insulting, dude. It's insulting.
Yeah.
Of course he's going to attack them. So if he's going to attack them, and that's what's going to happen, why am I watching it?
Yeah. More. Actually, you look at it more into a logic point. Why is he allowed out there?
Yeah. It's stupid, dude. He hits AJ with a belt. Jinder wins, and it's like, goddamn, they'll put Jinder over anybody. You know, they don't give a fuck, man. This is
he loses tonight or tomorrow night.
They've gone full retard.
Never go full retard.
Lana is still coming, by the way.
Yeah, that's because of what I did to her last night.
Wah. I need what is it, like Conan has like a kazoo that he blows?
Yeah. This is more what it was.
Maybe someone listening laughed. To be fair, I'm only the only one person who can laugh here, so
That's true.
Someone somewhere was like, probably gotta laugh. Bazongo defeats the Colognes.
Yeah. Yep. Then the Usos come out and cut another yelling promo.
Dude, okay, I want to talk about this. So, is it any more acceptable for the Usos to come out and talk in fake black voices than it is when Cena does it? Like,
now you're getting into tricky territory, bro.
are they allowed to? Because they're brown, but they're just Islanders. They're not. They're talking very specifically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just, it's hard. It's hard for like two fucking white bread assholes to sit and talk about it because I don't know. But it's like people always talk about, we shit on Cena, maybe because we're white, we can shit on another white guy for a fake black voice. But, like, these guys have it just as much, dude.
It's true. No, you're right. You're right in bringing it up. Yeah, I agree.
It's like, dude, you guys are fucking just Islander kids, right? I mean, like, their mom is an Islander as well? Or what is she? Or is she black?
No idea. No idea. Not a clue. I would say she's probably white or something. I don't know.
It's just weird to me, anyway.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. But
it's like,
they do it better than Cena does.
Okay, but if we want to have characters like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, couldn't we actually have a black tag team? You know,
well,
like wouldn't that be okay?
I mean, well, Jesus Christ,
like,
bring back JTG and Shad like we had in the beginning of the show.
Right? JTG's only 32 fucking years old, man. He's got a rub. And dude, if you look at his Twitter, he's in absurd shape right now.
Oh, goddamn.
The guy is in fucking. Like, the first when we first got the call with him, he actually was on video accidentally. The guy's huge, dude.
Yeah, he's fucking humongous.
Like, he didn't even fit all of his muscles in the fucking, Jesus Christ. Bigger now than he was when he left.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it, man. So, anyway, but yeah, is there name a black tag team other than the New Day? Go.
In the WWE?
Yeah.
There is none.
There is none.
Well, Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews. But Titus kisses his son on the mouth, so he lost all credibility right there.
Yeah, where's Darren fucking Young at right now, dude?
He's injured.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he had to get elbow surgery.
Right, okay. Oh, okay. Because I was like, they just not using him anymore, maybe, but okay.
They're sick of the gay thing.
No, not because of the gay thing, just because...
No. I mean, that the WWE would. They're sick of it now. It's like, okay, well, that's run its course.
We squeezed everything we can out of that.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't want to squeeze anything out of that, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's like a cum thing. I was trying to go for like a...
I got it.
Like a man cum kind of joke. I don't know.
They're
not all winners, dude. They're not all winners, right? It's a long show. It's a 2-hour show. I'm throwing jokes all the time. They're not all winners.
Not everyone sticks to a wall.
Anyway, moving on from there. We have the 6-woman contract signing. I would like to propose to you, Tyler, as well as all of our listeners, that we now call these women the SmackDown Clits. Thoughts?
Yes. Because there's 6 of them, and they all have clitorises.
Yeah. Hashtag SmackDown Clits.
Oh, that's great. That is great. And then you got the no chin wonder James Ellsworth. What would he be? I wonder compared to the SmackDown 6. Let's see.
Well, he's the 7th technically, so he's not.
Well,
he's
not
in the SmackDown Clits.
No, so he would probably he could be our Matt Hardy version 1.
Yeah,
nobody respects, but has a place.
SmackDown 6 versus SmackDown Clicks in a 12-man tag match.
There we go. That should be our tournament right
11
there.
Man.
That should be.
Or it'd be 10. How many of the SmackDown 6 are dead?
Let's see. You've got Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero. They're both dead.
Chris Benoit died?
No. Really?
Go ahead, sorry.
Let's see. Who else is in this match? Jesus. Chavo Guerrero, he's still alive. Edge, Rey Mysterio. I think who was Chris Benoit's partner in this? God damn, I can't remember that.
That's your shit.
I know.
I threw your fucking field of expertise at you. I'm expecting it.
Was it Rhino? That was tagging with Chris Benoit, I wonder?
So it'll be a 6-on-4 handicap tag match.
Yes.
In the Ready to Rumble cage. All right.
Yes, the triple cage of death. Who would take the bump? Who would take the canyon bump out onto the ramp?
Exactly. Well, yeah. That's a good call. Charlotte, maybe.
Yes.
But yeah, they
maybe you'll knock her titty back up.
Here's a surprise. They brawl. But yeah, I fast forwarded
No,
this.
a contract signing did not end in a brawl, did it?
Because if I wanted to listen to women, a woman drone on, I would fucking rattle Mrs. Vicious' cage. Go seriously, don't tell her though. For real.
For real. Well, I want to have sex tonight.
They gotta put it way in the middle, so she goes. There's no way she listens to this.
Yeah, even in case she's definitely tuned out an hour or so in.
Yo, I love you, baby. Eat the cake, baby. Come on. Happy anniversary.
Oh, is it your anniversary?
No, it's not an anniversary.
You're just saying
our anniversary is Pie Day.
Oh,
March. See,
really?
so you never forget it. It's twofold. You never forget it, and we always get pie on our anniversary. So.
That's I can't think of anything better at all.
And then later I get some pie, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
Daddy Vicious pie. It's a pie on pie day.
Pie squared.
Yeah, this is fucking nonsense. This show is nonsense.
Yeah.
Naomi is defeated off distraction. My notes say Naomi defeated by Naomi off distraction. I don't fucking know.
Carmella defeated Naomi. Fine.
Are you sure that one Naomi didn't beat another Naomi on SmackDown?
Maybe she did. I doubt it though. I don't think the WWE's figured it out.
It's like on Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, like when you both pick the same character.
Yeah, you both pick Scorpion or Sub-Zero.
Exactly. He's got like a slightly, different colored fucking goat. Dude, they had a New Day vignette. I think I might miss the New Day.
You know what? You're the only one. Because I do not.
This show's so boring. It's like I kind of miss fucking Big E coming out and doing the fucking grind and shit. I think
the entrance is cool.
Just a lot of it. I don't know. They had some misses, but I don't know. Maybe they'll come back and be funny again.
I give it shit, but going away for a while is probably the best thing that could happen to him.
Yeah, I mean, Kofi got hurt and had surgery. I don't know. They could have kept the other two around, but
they could have. But now they get to come back a little fresher, and hopefully it hasn't run its course by then. So,
I still like the New Day, man. For the most part, shit got bad, but a lot of it was more the angles that they were in, the stories they were in sucked. I mean, I didn't think some of their shit. They did that time machine thing, which was fucking awful.
See, I didn't mind the time machine. That's
they
weird.
joked about the time machine later. They pulled it up and joked about it and shit. So
yeah, how Kofi Kingston came back as the Rastafarian.
That was awesome. I mean, that was funny actually.
Yeah,
but no less.
I give it shit, but it's better than most of the stuff we're given. That's for sure.
Yeah. Siggles is backstage and he shows a vignette of how WWE mostly hasn't done shit with him. Good video though, dude. The package was great.
A lot of their videos, man. They that's one thing you got to give them props for. They got great editors.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's just basically like a video explaining how they haven't done shit with him. Really.
Man, it's true.
So,
it's true. And then we're given the worst match of all time as a main event.
Yeah, but that was your go home right there. That was your go home to Nakamura and Ziggles.
Nakamura's not even on the show.
He's on the fucking poster, dude.
Yeah, this is absurd. This makes no sense whatsoever.
No, it's like the worst fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
You call yourself the artist. Oh my fuck.
I'm dumbfounded, really. You know, just the fact that it just makes no sense at all.
It stinks.
Yeah. Duty.
And then the main event, dude. This fucking main event, dude. On paper, this would be like something that a clinic. You know how they have those places where like pray the gay away.
This is what the guy was watching in A Clockwork Orange.
For those places where you pray, they pray the gay away. It's like that's almost like where they would try to like convert wrestling fans. Like you need to deprogram Billy. He's 35. He's wearing a fucking hugger shirt. He's out of fucking control with this wrestling bullshit, And they would take him in there and like force him to watch Orton versus Corbin forever.
Yeah.
For like give him a couple of days and he'll never want to watch wrestling again.
That would work really well.
Yeah. It's also a dream match to people who subscribe to Boring Tattooed Jerk Off Monthly.
Mom Belly Weekly.
This month's up like this fucking look at these fucking tattooed jack-offs. This is awesome.
Oh, look at the stretch marks around her belly button.
It just this fucking sucked. I thought people do they had a pretty good match. And fuck, maybe you're just more optimistic than me, or maybe you don't watch like all the good wrestling that's going on because, like, holy fuck, this is like. Just think of all the great matches we watched this week on other platforms.
I made the mistake of watching Raw and SmackDown after watching the Best of the Super Juniors.
That's stupid.
So
man, that's shit.
It ruined Raw and SmackDown completely. Yeah. So
today's going to be a fucking XL episode already.
It will, because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Because right now, we might as well get into the Best of the Super Juniors.
Maybe we shouldn't have spent 5 minutes fucking smoking weed on the show.
We should have dispersed throughout the show.
You want to do the Super Juniors? We could also bust through Mark Tank real quick.
Okay, well, let's go through Mark Tank right now. Give him a little break.
All right, I'll do a little Mark Tank.
Mark is a guy that pays his last $20 on crack cocaine. Mark is a guy that believes that OJ didn't do it. And Mark is each and every one of you son of a fucking bitch.
Oh,
yes,
fucking Mark.
You.
I'm bringing back Mark Tank. It's always fun. You got to take it away. And then when you bring it back, it's more special. See, they need to learn this.
Exactly.
If you're new around here, Mark Tank is where I read social media comments from Marks. I do not correct any of their fucking English or their spelling. And, we all laugh at them, and it's good times.
Very insensitive.
Yeah. Gino Rathbone just turned off Raw for the first time in 15 years. Think about that for a minute.
Think about the shit that he has gone through. Like, literally.
No, this is the final fucking straw, though. Done with it. Vince just choose Roman Reigns over me. RR at 50% beating Balor is ridiculous. Making Finn a jobber to Roman is a microcosm of why WWE is losing millions of dollars. They're making more money than they ever have.
Yeah, they are. There's no logic to what he said whatsoever.
No. So, here we go. Cody T. Hamp says, turned off Raw second straight week. Only the times I've turned off Raw in my life. Really? Holy shit.
So you've watched the holiday Raws in its entirety?
Yeah, no shit, right? I mean, you watched, like, Grumpy Cat fucking host Raw?
Jesus Christ.
This guy, he's like a veteran of war.
Oh, dude, the Veterans of War on TNA, that's bad.
The veteran of fucking Raw is War, dude. Yeah, I'm a vet, bro. What war did I fight in? Fucking Raw's War.
The Monday Night Wars.
Yeah, but now I'm out. Now all I do is beat my wife all the time. I'm sorry, military. We love you. Thank you for defending our country. What's going on in this show? This show's ridiculous. Anyway, 90% of the Roman versus Balor match, the announcers were mentioning how injured Roman was, how he wasn't 100%. Then why is he on Raw this week? Why put him in a fight? Then have him go over Balor. Really? Way to bury. You got the B word.
Yeah.
Okay, way to bury Balor. That's it. This is his career. He's done. That's what these people are all saying. It's so funny. Like, as much as we hate Reigns, fuck, I had fun reading like angry Balor fans shit this week.
He's in no way, shape, or form was he buried.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on now.
Last week was the lowest rating since 1994. Is that the case? Really, the lowest Raw rating since '94 last week?
I know that it was monumental in how low it was.
Okay,
but it was still I think it was the lowest lowest non-holiday Raw since, like, I didn't think it was 94, but it could have been.
Okay. It'll stay that way if you keep doing garbage like this. I mean, I sort of agree there. I mean, like,
yeah,
this whole Reigns thing is just like not good. It's not good for their business, man. I hate to use what's best for business, but it really isn't, because a lot of people don't like it, and a lot of people are just fed up. But it's not really just that. It's like everything on Raw. It's just, and SmackDown too, for that matter. It's just mostly shit.
You can still do the Roman Reigns that they're doing, but they don't have to input him into everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true, man.
You can still have a main event picture and not have to have Roman Reigns interject himself into everything. That can be done, and it can be done very well, because Roman Reigns is not the worst wrestler in the world. So
no.
You can put him in a match, and people can watch it. It's not unwatchable. But when it's force-fed into everything, and every outcome involves Roman Reigns in some sort of way, yeah, it's pretty shitty.
He's definitely not the worst wrestler in the world because Baron Corbin is. No, I don't know. That's not true.
See some of the
this
wrestlers
one's
here
great.
in Alberta.
Ruben Suazbabar. No, Martinez.
Oh.
He says, why everyone has to jobber the three-movement Samoan? I love that sentence.
Three moves.
Chick, ooh-ah, then winning. Pathetic. Then you wonder why Roman is so hated. I love that he typed up the chick, ooh-ah. You see how huge that guy's mouth is when he does that?
Oh, dude, it's like Steve Tyler from Aerosmith.
I'm telling you, whole pineapples in that motherfucker, dude.
He was trained that way.
He puts the whole pineapple in and pulls it back out. Chickens too, man. Chickens too.
No,
He
but
put
the chickens, though, it's just a bone.
Well, yeah, you put the whole entire chicken into his mouth and pull it back out, and it's just bones. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like how I eat chicken wings.
Yeah, that's how I eat chicken wings too. I just fucking at WrestleMania, as you may recall, I fucking ordered 40 wings.
Yes.
And it was glorious.
Oh, it sounds
But
amazing.
yeah, Mrs. Vicious sucks at eating wings, and I'm showing her the technique.
Oh, what's he trying to suck out that meat in the middle?
Well, I don't know. It's like you do the press down when you pick up a wing, right? You pick up a wing, that's what I do. Or you put it down, and then you kind of give a press down. You get like the peel started, and then you just like whoop, done.
I just shove it in my mouth and I bite and pull.
Yeah, you gotta bite and pull. It's the same approach you have to oral sex, actually.
Yeah.
Conversely,
I just bite onto the clip and pull away.
That's how they like it. They love it that way. Oh man. Let's see here. Binya Raj says, I love you, Roman. Only one strong opponent for the Beast, because Brock Lesnar defeat Roman Reigns. Love you, Roman Reigns. Have you so many country biggest fans around you? Don't even
There's
know.
so much wrong with what he said.
They also say Roman. It's Reigns. It's Reigns is spelled wrong. So many people who love Roman Reigns can't spell the word Reigns. It's amazing, dude.
I before E, except after C.
They put the N before the G and shit, dude. Like they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I mean, whatever. Fuck them. They're obviously not from America.
Yeah, Israel Abera says, I really don't see how Balor can hang with Roman, but maybe I'm just being logical.
Well, I mean, you know what though? To Joe Schmo, you look at Roman Reigns, you look at Finn Balor, you've made your mind up on who's going to win because Roman is so.
Yes. Is that still? I mean, like, are there fans that? I don't know. Like, what kind of? That's a weird thinking to me.
Oh no!
I don't
without a
have
doubt,
an issue
though,
with small guy being a big guy ever.
It's definitely the way that a lot of people think, though, in my opinion, because in my work environment, you see because commercials come on for wrestling all the time, and it's just like, oh, like nobody's going to look at the size of him. You can't look how small that guy is. Of course, he can't beat Brock Lesnar. Blah 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 blah. Brock Lesnar was in MMA. Blah blah blah. So it's just like there is people. The uneducated wrestling fan definitely is all about the size, in my opinion. But
I don't give a fuck. I think you could take
me neither.
You take Rey Mysterio and he could put together a fucking awesome match of him beating Braun Strowman. You know what I'm saying?
There's so many good examples of the David versus Goliath storyline, and usually it's so good.
Yeah, but now they don't do that shit now. Anybody, but yeah. So I don't have that at all. But I guess as more, we're not Joe Blow. We actually know stuff about wrestling. I guess I don't know. Maybe that's the difference.
Yeah.
Maybe people who do. I don't know. But to me, that's not an issue. But evidently to these people, it is. Tai Yang says Roman Reigns is the only reason the WWE still exists today.
Oh God.
Hashtag believe that, dude.
I don't believe that, dude.
Well,
dumb
you got
piece
to.
of shit.
Yeah. Let's see here. And there's like this war. That's the weird thing too. Like this war of people who hate internet wrestling fans, but they're internet wrestling fans too. But they try to be like anti people who like indie guys. It's
They're
really weird.
they're the equivalent to white knights in the female world.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Milan Hong Ray says, Finn, please don't fight with the powerhouse. You gonna die. Finn, you can fight with smaller guy like Lucha.
And is he referring to Kalisto there? He doesn't know what his name is, so he just calls him Lucha.
Yeah.
Doesn't even know what Lucha means.
Well, no. Guys like this here, Dan Luzi says, get this child-sized man out of the main events and put him with the rest of the cruiserweights where he belongs.
Oh, that's savage.
It is savage. But, I mean, I can see it,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. This one's good, too. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just going to agree with you.
Yeah. Edgar Hernandez. Gay Demon can't beat Roman Reigns, so there's no way he should be wrestling with the big dogs.
Oh, Jesus. Gay Demon.
Yeah, Gay Demon.
Like a John Travolta ghost.
Exactly. Masad Pervaz says, thank you, Roman. May Allah bless you. I wanted you will win from Finn Balor. Good player. Go ahead. That was a loud one.
What's that? Was it a loud one?
I love you. Let's see. If we find... maybe just a simple one here. We'll kind of wrap it up here. We got a lot of shit to do. Cynthia Ann, this is my winner of the week. Roman, you're not 109% yet, are you? Looking for early retirement? Take some time off. I like
109%. What's
her trying to type 100% and just not, I guess. My other favorite one was this guy, Omar CM. It's just great in the simplicity. Roman Reigns sucks. WWE is a crap today. I just like that one.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
I just love it. It's like calling things a crap. Like, this is a crap.
It's like showing a picture to somebody. This is a shit.
It's like something a child would say. So, thank you, Marks, for keeping Mark Tank in business. Keep up the good work. Let's talk about
May
New
Allah
Japan.
bless you.
Yeah, may Allah bless you. Their show is homophobic, it's anti-women, and it's anti-religion. Yeah, whatever, dude.
That's yeah. I can see somebody saying that. Yeah.
Someone this week called us the Stern show of wrestling podcasts.
Oh, that's actually very makes me feel good.
We haven't brought any retards on the show, but maybe we will. Maybe we will.
That would be jumping the shark right there, sir. I believe.
This show will jump the shark eventually, if we haven't already.
If we have, you should tweet Suplex City Limits the moment you think we would have jumped the shark.
Yeah, but let's talk about New Japan, dude, because this is actually awesome.
Thank you. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
And I've been waiting for this moment for all that
my life. Oh Lord,
for the last hour and a half.
Yeah. So okay, well, I'm not going to help our course here, but ACH is known as the Midnight Cannonball over in Japan.
I fucking love that, dude.
I
love that. You were like, how long has he been called the Midnight Cannonball? I'm like, not fucking long enough, dude.
No. It should have been called the Midnight Cannibal for years.
Yeah, and to be clear, it's not cannibal, it's cannonball. It's
Yeah,
fucking
I
awesome.
just said it way too fast that time.
Oh, no. I was just saying, too, if anyone heard it wrong.
Oh.
Fucking, what is, it's awesome. I love it.
It is. It's obviously Japanese people taking a hit on an African American by calling him Midnight. But
They don't know any better, probably.
no, they don't know any better. The translation doesn't work.
Cannonball? I mean, I don't know. I get it, I guess. I think it's awesome. Anyway.
I do too. So we had the day one. Okay, so day one had, it didn't have the multi-man matches like day two did it?
No.
So it was a little bit different. You had all matches for the show. You had Taka Michinoku and Jushin Thunder Liger, which it was a decent match. I mean, it was nice seeing Taka Michinoku tap the air instead of tapping the ground.
Like you said, man, being Liger's last Super Juniors, I'm just soaking it up, watching all of his every match, and just kind of enjoying it. So yeah, it was a good match.
Yeah, it was a good match. Jushin Thunder Liger loses to Taka Michinoku, so it's like, especially with night two, we'll get into it later, but with night one, he's losing. So it's almost like they're going away where he's going to go on a string of losses and then go on a string of wins. You know what I mean? And then make it all back up. So which could tell a great story for a guy being his last tournament. So that could be cool.
Just side note real quick before we continue on this. Do you know how much effort you have to put into booking something like this?
Oh, dude. Gato
WWE would never take the time to put in the effort to book something like this. I just want to point that out because, you think about that. You go, all these, everyone wrestles everyone. How many matches? You know what I'm saying? That would fucking just make your mind crazy thinking about, everything for this thing. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
or the G1, for example.
The G1 is because of the points-based system, and it goes on for so long. Oh, it's so
madness.
Ridiculous. And then, you look back at the G1, and you find the seeds for 3 or 4 matches inside of it.
Yeah.
And it's just ridiculous.
It's hats off to whoever fucking. How much time you think someone spends in a fucking room? Goto, I suppose, and
a lot of it's Gato.
Yeah, Or I got Gato. I was going to call him Godo, sorry. But yeah, just sitting there. He's a fucking mad genius, that guy. Anyway.
Then we had Volador Jr. defeated Tiger Mask. Ricochet defeated Tai Chi. And a word of advice, skip all Tai Chi matches. ACH defeated Bushi. You can also skip every Bushi match as well. But then we get El Desperado against Kushida, which was a really good match.
Yeah.
El Desperado is... He's not one that you'll watch all the time. You don't see a lot of him. But in a match, man, he's really good. He's really good.
Yeah.
We got the debut of Marty Scurll, too, in New Japan, where he had a match against Will Ospreay. And just the crowd, like, they slowly got into the whoop, whoop in a song.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, they were just totally into it. And when they seen him, the reaction to seeing Marty Scurll in that getup was priceless. They loved it. They ate it in like it was ramen to them. It was great.
You're seeing a big change now, too, in the fucking crowds in Japan. I mean, this crowd was like, dude, they're doing chants the whole show. They're loud. Gone is that old classic, very quiet, you know, classic fucking Japanese crowd. They're gone now, man. It's full on. They're doing like chants and shit, and it's awesome.
Yeah, the match was great. El Desperado gets the win over Kushida. Kushida seems like he's going on a little bit of a losing streak too. I don't know if that's going to take effect into the end of the tournament, because he got murdered by Takahashi in a match like in 5 minutes.
All right.
Marty Scurll and Will Ospreay. The match was great. You know, the breaking of the fingers that Marty Scurll does is really good. The Japanese crowd popped for it. I really think Marty Scurll's going to go over like hotcakes in Japan.
Yeah, it seems to be thus far. They fucking love him.
Yeah. Ryusuke Taguchi against Yoshinobu Kanemaru. The match... I didn't really watch it. I didn't pay much attention to that match.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Because we had the Marty Scurll one before, and then I knew I was getting Dragon Lee and Hiromu Takahashi. And it's just like, come on, that match is insane. They had a match at Wrestle Kingdom, and it was absolutely intense.
Yeah, dude, it's really good too.
Yeah, it was great. Like, that's all I can really say. I don't want to dive into too much, because what do you say about a great match? Except for going through the whole match. You can't do it.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Do you have any overall thoughts on night one?
Yeah, that was good. Some good matchups in there. I like the crowd is way more energetic over there now. This looked good. It was lit well. Everything was good. I enjoyed it. And kind of weird how you enter like from some side door.
It is, yeah, that is cool. It's cool though. I like it.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it too.
Night two is just dominated by the Will Ospreay Ricochet match.
So night two, they had a lot of multi-man matchups. We both skipped those, right? Yeah, I didn't watch that shit. There was only 4 matches of the tournament on this on night two, correct? Yes. Okay, so take us through. The first one was Taka Michinoku and
I'm looking for it right now. Sorry.
I don't have it.
Tai Chi, and that's a match to skip because it's Tai Chi. Tai Chi.
You really don't like that guy.
I don't. His whole gimmick, I hate that whole lip singing to the ring guy. I just don't even think his work is good.
Yeah. I was, it was whatever.
Dragon Lee, he defeated Marty Scurll.
Dude, that was a good match.
It was so good.
Dragon Lee is fucking good, dude.
Dude, he's insane. He is absolutely insane. And if you notice, too, Dragon Lee sold those fingers the whole match.
Yeah.
Every time he'd hit him, he'd go back to the hand. Even once he won, he was still holding on to the hand. It was great.
Pretty good stuff.
Takahashi defeated Liger. That explains that Liger, his losing streak will probably go on until the end of the tournament, and he'll come back like a goddamn champ. And then
I really like this match. I thought, for being a shorter match and everything, they did it really well. It was really well done.
Yeah. Oh,
and Liger can still fucking go. That guy can still go. It's awesome.
Just think about how old he is and just what he still does.
Well, also, he had his head opened up and his fucking brain had surgery done on it.
Yes.
He came back from brain cancer?
Something
holy
like
fuck.
That, yeah.
Fucking crazy. Awesome.
But then you mix that in with Takahashi, who has just so much charisma just oozing out of him.
Yeah,
and the big books that he's bringing to ringside with every member of the tournament inside of it. I wish I knew what he said.
It's really fucking weird, dude. I saw that. I was like, what the hell's going on here?
I really wish I could read Japanese.
Yeah. That was a good match, though.
Yeah. And then, obviously, Will Ospreay and Ricochet. That match was intense. It was even on Sports Center.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that Springboard Dragon Rana was shown on Sports Center.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, this is going to be... I don't know. This might get heat. But it may be surprising, too. I don't know, dude. I feel like they may have went too far for me.
Really?
In this match. Not with the moves, but with the... with the counters back and forth and the... I don't know, man. It was that, or it was fucking getting close for me to being too much.
They did.
I like all the crazy moves and shit, but like the where you both back, and then you both end in a pose. That happened way too much.
I agree.
I mean, there was like a reversal to a reversal. Okay, cool, but they were doing it like never. I mean, just like back and forth, and I mean, it'd be like 8 reversals before one guy pulled a move off and shit. It was. I mean, it's different. It's a different thing. You know?
I can see that being the opening of a match, but to me, you've got to move away from it at some point in time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, this is like this is a newer style. This isn't even like a lucha style. Like Super Juniors used to be kind of a lucha style, a strong style mix.
Yeah.
But this is something completely different. This isn't even lucha at this point. This is like. I don't know what it's called, but it's the next thing,
And everything evolves, and this is an offshoot of what's going to come from it. And to me,
I guess
you put your head in a certain space when you go into a match like this, or at least you should, anyways. You're not going to. The psychology is not going to be there, but you're going to be wowed and amazed in what these guys are going to do. It's like watching Cirque du Soleil in a WWE ring or a wrestling ring.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like it. But I also totally see how somebody who's an old school fan doesn't like shit like this,
Oh, completely.
I can see it.
There's two sides to the story, and both sides completely make sense. It's from the angle that they're viewing it from.
But I mean, as we know from like their match last time, together they're fucking crazy. And, it makes a lot of waves. Everyone always ends up talking about their matches. So it was on fucking Sports Center.
Yep. Yeah, it's, and I know they're trying to do the story where both of them, they're the same style wrestler. They're so evenly matched up that they can't even get a move off of each other because they're just reversing it, so on and so forth. That's just to clear up anybody to bring that up on Twitter or something. But it was too much of it.
I thought, but maybe. And I mean, too, like, dude, I'm a huge Ricochet fan. I think he's the best high flyer going today,
I agree. I was really stoned while watching this match. Yeah. And for like the first 5 minutes, I was just saying Ricochet over and over in my head. And I was just like, that's a weird word.
Ricochet. Yeah, it was a fucking good match. Good close to the show. I like it, but yeah, it sounds like, when's the last time WWE was on Sports Center without them paying to be?
Exactly. Exactly. Without Coach talking about them.
Yeah, it's a good point. They're not showing fucking Miz doing moves to people on there.
Nope.
I really enjoyed it. It was good.
Randy Orton definitely doesn't make Sports Center, so.
Yeah. Exactly. Holy shit, this show is long.
Yeah.
I've been sitting. I was like, I've been sitting here for like 2.5 hours.
But now, actually, the show is actually only about 2 hours and 10 minutes. So.
Is that where we're at right now?
That's around where
I'm at this debate where I get to a lot of times toward the end of the show, where I'm like, do I need to go take an old man piss or do I fucking drive through?
Well, you know what? We don't have a lot left. We've got the UK Championship, and we can touch on NXT, and then
we got Backlash.
Yeah, and Takeover.
Motherfucker.
How how about this? How about this? Nothing exciting happened on NXT whatsoever.
There you go.
We can safely say that. So NXT happened. Cassius Ohno defeated Andrade Cien Almas, which is a match that probably should have been on TakeOver, but fuck it.
Okay. Actually, we're going along. We did Raw, SmackDown, NXT was on Wednesday. We did all that. So it would be Thursday. It's time to talk about Impact, dude.
Oh, Jesus.
This is like, did you watch Impact?
Oh yeah. I seen Impact. It was another GFW episode, really, if you think about it.
This is one of my favorite parts of this whole show because I don't watch Impact. You come here and tell me about it because you have to watch it for the articles that you write, which people can find at Steel Chair Magazine. Yeah?
Yes. So they started off with GFW Tag Team Tournament Round 1, LAX against Laredo Kid and Garza Jr. Great match. It was a great match.
Yeah?
I can't say anything bad about it. There was something funny, though. At the Impact Zone is essentially free, right? So people are walking around Universal Studios. They're hot as fuck, so they see air conditioning, so they go inside. So you get people that are just not fans of wrestling at all, that just want to get out of the sun. This one guy is behind Josh Matthews and the Pope with his phone out, and on his phone is a picture of the Impact logo and a poop emoji in front of it. And he's pointing it towards the camera, and it's on Impact for everybody to see.
Why wouldn't they blur it, dude? They don't know how, probably.
Right?
Jeff, you got to see this. Well, goddamn, we know how to blur that? We don't, actually.
No, Jeremy Borash has confirmed that he does not know how to do it. But LAX get the win, so I assume Laredo Kid and Garza Jr. are out of the tournament. They didn't really come out and say if it was a single elimination or not, so I don't know.
Oh, God, dude, get rid of the town.
Then you got, Congo Kong took on Braxton Sutter. Congo Kong is a horrible wrestler in a long match. He's only good in 2-minute squashes, and that is it. From what I have seen, anyways.
I don't even really know what that is off it, to be honest with you.
Then they make you watch half of a match from last week. That was cool. And then EC3 and James Storm, which, fuck it. It was not that good. It was just a match. And then we get a great Rockstar Spud video where he keeps on saying that I didn't mean to pull his pants down. And it's referring to Rockstar Spud, who got his ass kicked by Hornswoggle for accidentally pulling Hornswoggle's pants down. But he returns from a severe beating that put him in a wheelchair and a neck brace.
Wait. The Hornswoggle put him in a wheelchair and a neck brace.
Yes, that's the whole absurdity of it. It's supposed to be absurd. That's the whole point.
Okay.
Because he's going on by talking about, like, why would you beat somebody up while they're doing their job, blah, 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 blah. And it keeps on going on. It's a satire almost.
Wait, while you're doing a job? Like he
was the ring announcer.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like he was jobbing in the match and he was trying to
the Hornswoggle,
pull the curtain back or something on it. Well, I mean, this man's already been beat by a fucking baby, so getting beat up by a midget is
a little bit better.
Yeah.
Jim, up next we have GFW Women's Championship match, Sienna versus ODB.
Is this the Crown of Women's Champ, or did they have one before?
No, Sienna is the Women's Champion. She beat Christina Von Eerie, I think, last week or the week before.
No, but before that, who was the Women's Champ?
Christina Von Eerie.
Oh, so she did bring it with her. She wrestled at a baseball stadium in front of 5 people to win it last year or something?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't even mean to, like, shit on Impact, but this injection of Global Force Wrestling shit in here is awful.
It is.
I mean, it's the worst thing you could fucking do right now, honestly.
The only thing that I can see is that they're gonna, merge the two?
Yeah. You took, like,
the name?
You basically took a sick person, and in your efforts to cure them, you decided that attaching a fucking even sicker, closer to death person to them is going to help them fucking get better.
Yeah. Instead, one or the other gives the other malaria, and they both die.
Yeah, try it now. No, try it. Fuck.
Then probably the second best part of the show, you've got Jeremy Borash comes out, and he's got legal representation now in his battle against Josh Matthews. And that's Joseph Park. Do you know who Joseph Park is?
Oh God, isn't that fucking the big fat guy, no teeth? What the fuck's it called?
Abyss Without a Mask.
Yeah, Abyss
Yeah.
Without a Mask. There you go.
Yeah. So Joseph Park comes out and he starts accosting Josh Matthews. Josh Matthews is forced off the announce table because he's not supposed to be there because Jeremy Borash beat him, or his team beat Josh Matthews' team. And yeah,
how do you watch this show? Because even like you telling me about it, I don't give a fuck. It's like,
yeah, I watch it because I got to. That's about it. But yeah, no, they make a match, Jeremy Borash and Joseph Park against Josh Matthews and a partner of his choosing. That's if he can find a partner.
Has Joseph Park been known to be a lawyer before?
Yes, he was a lawyer last time he was there.
I was gonna say, is he just like a lawyer now?
No, he
took some night classes.
Puts in teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you had an Ultimate X match, actually. Low-key, Trevor Lee, and Andrew Everett. I had to stop them for a second thinking I said those names wrong because they rhymed. Low-key, Trevor Lee. But, no, that match was dope. That was great.
Yeah.
Low-key came out the winner. It was the whole reason why I watched this episode of Impact. And, yeah. It really good. The show itself was not a great show, but
yeah,
you had the highlight of the beginning and the end, which made it, okay, I can live with this.
I mean, I watched so much wrestling this week. There was so much going on, and I was like, dude, I'm not gonna. Sometimes I'll kind of give it a look and bounce through the show, but it's not on cable here, so it's a pain in the ass to find it, and
yeah,
just don't care that much. Well, there you go. There's your Impact review. Friday we had this impromptu UK challenge. Should I UK challenge, UK championship special, as it were? Start with the good or the bad, because I have good and I have bad in this show.
I say let's start with the good.
Let's start with the good. Okay. Well, the commentary was pretty good.
Yes.
The commentary was good. Good matches,
Yeah, especially the last two.
But there is bad in there somewhere. So I don't know what you want to get out. What do we want to do here? I feel like you got to address some of these because, dude, the lighting in this show fucking sucks.
The squeaky ring.
Oh, the squeaky ring. I guess I didn't even notice that.
No? Oh, that's all I could hear was the squeaky ring.
Did you think the lighting was shit at first?
I mean, it was
really. This is
the show with the environment that they had. I didn't like the crowd being so lit up as it was. If that makes any sense. I think it could have really helped by being like a takeover type lighting where it's a darker atmosphere.
I just thought like the ring was dark, man. The ring looked dark to me. There was a lot of shadows on it. I was like,
yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
It seemed like it got better at the end. Either I got used to it, or the other side. I think that they were probably working on it between matches because by the end it was brighter in there. It seemed like to me.
And the ring was less squeaky too by the end too. So it's quite a possibility that they did do some tweaks on the way because you got to think too. It's a completely different crew setting the stuff up. Probably it's probably a completely different ring.
I hated the fact that the commentary was not live. Hated it.
That can take a lot away from something. It really could.
Yeah, they even had the balls to put him in front of a fake green screen as to try to sell the illusion. Get out of here, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's not the most ideal situation. That's for sure.
It's still good, and JR knows how to do it. Obviously, he's been doing it for Access.
Yeah,
but it could have been better if they were there.
I definitely agree. But you're not going to take JR over to the UK. What's the point?
By God, sell barbecue sauce.
Let me go down to the corner so I can sell some sauce to the kids.
Yeah, the Wolfgang and defeated Joseph Connors in the first match. That was a good match.
Oh yeah, no, Wolfgang's a good wrestler. Joseph Connors is as well.
Yeah, I could see more for
ugly son of a bitch, but he's a good wrestler.
I could see more for the Wolfgang. I think you could do something with that guy.
Yep, definitely. You know, he's got a lot of experience too. Like he's not the youngest guy in the world. He's like 35 or something like that.
Yeah. TJP, not Tyler Perkins. It even says TJP now on the fucking screen and shit. It's fully on.
Yeah.
He gets no reaction at all.
None whatsoever.
He's teamed up with Brian Kendrick, who gets a huge crowd pop. Oh, not huge. Let's take that. Let's dial that back. He gets a response from the crowd. He takes on. They take on Dan Maloney. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, he was in the UK tournament, but I didn't like him.
I don't fucking remember it.
No. He's
dude,
the guy in the turtleneck.
He's the guy that I didn't like. I didn't like him in the tournament.
Yeah.
He's teamed up with Rich Swann, who has like Undertaker length entrance on the show.
Yeah, he's
like
just
the
dancing
ring just
around
going. Some little touches here. It was weird. I just want to call him Perkins because it seems I hate TJP, but anyway, he all of a sudden knows how to work a heel. I haven't seen him do anything on Raw or anywhere that looks like he's trying to embrace this heel thing. Here he's like covering his ears during Swan's song and shit, like little touches that I liked in there.
And maybe that could be the whole. Maybe Triple H was there. Triple H was more in charge instead of Vince being the whole.
Could be. Other highlights from this, I mean, dude, JR says that Swan's quicker than a hiccup. I was like,
love it.
I love you, Jim Ross.
Yeah, it's so good to have Jim Ross back to say, to have those little quips and just to bring you in. It's so good. I love it.
Yeah, that was good shit. So from there we had, and I thought it was all right. Kendrick won with with the tights. They were really in for this Dan Maloney guy. He's supposed to be the only gay guy in the match. So that's probably why they were super into him. But just chants of Dan, Dan, Dan. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't like this guy. I don't know why they're cheering. But, I mean, I haven't seen a lot of him either.
I think he's a British guy, or he's at least from the UK.
Yeah.
So that's why. It was weird. Like, why were these, they needed to fill the show with some bodies, I guess. So.
I guess so. But you think you're over in the UK, you'd have just a slew of them to use, wouldn't you?
You'd think so, right?
Fuck it, right? Nobody's going to watch it if it doesn't have TJP in it.
TJP. From there, they kind of show a backstage sort of deal with Trent Seven. So I guess there was an event the night before this. I don't even know if that's true. I don't know. Anyway. He has a match, and he has injured his arm, and Dunn, attacks his already injured arm back there or whatever. So he's selling the arm throughout this, and people like that kind of shit. I never do like it, dude. Where you're coming into the match selling something like already, it just hinders the match from being like really great. I think I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like you can have a great match, in my opinion, with somebody that's playing injured. But sure. It's not as fun to watch,
right?
As you know what I mean. I get it.
Yeah, that would do it. I don't mind Trent Seven. Dude needs to lift some weights though. Not to say anything. I'm a fat fuck, but I'm not a wrestler either. The dude does not have a wrestler body at all.
No, he's got a dad bod.
Yeah, total dad bod.
Yeah, but I'm a big fan of Pete Dunne. I really am.
Yeah, I mean he did a pretty good job.
Like you take even those vignettes that they do, where it's just the sit-down interview style. He just looks like a piece of shit.
Yeah,
the heel, he just oozes heel.
Yeah, he also pulls the tape off the injury and stomps on it and shit, which I thought was great. Yeah, but yeah, he wins this. So, but the only real beef I had about this show is. You've advertised already
that Pete Dunne takes on Tyler Bate at TakeOver.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Why did you do that?
Yeah, it's that's absurd. I didn't like that. You're watching. It's like I didn't know what was going to be on this show, And then when this came up, I was like, oh.
Yeah,
this
why
feels
wouldn't you,
wrong.
in an effort to push people to watch this on NXT, the go home on NXT on Wednesday, and they've been talking about this. This has been set since last week already.
Yep.
Why wouldn't you say, hey, man, Friday on the network, there's going to be this thing, and, whoever wins this number one contender match is taking on whoever's champion on Saturday at TakeOver. It Ben's fucking like, wow, that's, I'm going to watch that and fucking see what happens.
Yeah.
So, to me, it just wasted both of these matches because you knew what was going to happen.
I agree completely.
I'm just really confused on how you let that happen or why you do that. I mean, it's very weird.
It is.
But Dunn gets the win. Bate defeats Mark Andrews in a fucking good match. I like Andrews.
I do too.
Once he's in the ring and wrestling.
Yeah. I agree.
Because his song, his screen, what he's doing on the ramp on the way to the ring, all that shit, I'm just like not a fan of, dude.
Yeah, I agree. Like that whole, you especially, that whole music scene you hate. Right?
Yeah.
I watched though recently a Officer and a Gentleman, which is Chuck Taylor and some other guy, I can't remember his name, never remember his name, and Mark Andrews was on it, and it was pretty good. But
he does like a drum roll too when they do his name. He gets down to that, and I don't know. He just comes off as like douchey to me.
Well, like that, and that is his gimmick is him in real life. He's in a pop punk band.
Oh,
right. So,
and it's like Stage Dive. What is the whole thing? Stage
Slumdog
Dive, something.
Millionaire, and then there's like a Blink-182 reference in one of his moves, like Stun Gun 82 or Stun Gun 182 or something like that.
Oh, I really don't like that. As somebody who's like, old, I don't know, we've talked about this.
Oh, we have.
I'm old.
We've talked
I'm
about
old
how
and I came up
Blink-182 was
with,
my
like-
favorite band growing up in high school, and Jim gave me shit for
Yeah.
it.
Well, I just grew up. I'm older. They're like, what, 5 years older than you?
Yeah. I'm
I
30
guess.
years.
And I listened to like, when I came up, I listened to fucking like underground ass punk where like you didn't see a band without getting like the one or two of them bleeding on you,
Yeah.
It's like that's the kind of punk rock I came up with. So when I started
and then
seeing that,
I came up with Green Day Dookie, and then moved on to Blink-182, and then went back.
and I get that course. I get that. Definitely. I see that. But yeah, man, to me, like when Blink-182 came out, I was like, what the fuck? Especially when you see this drummer and you're like, okay, that's a punk looking motherfucker.
Yeah. And everybody else. I mean, that guitar player looks slow. Why is his eyes always half closed?
Fucking, yeah. Anyway, even compared to like Pennywise or something, but it's like not there. But yeah, that's interesting. I mean, that was good. He's really good. He's a guy who could be cruiserweight champion. I mean, honestly,
Easily. Well, he was
all I
fighting
thought
for the
was-
X Division title a couple months ago on Impact.
yeah. Did they sign him here or what? I mean, he must be signed to something.
Yeah, he's signed.
I mean, I'd make that guy a cruiserweight champion. Honestly, I think he's got, he's got something. You can give him a shot. He's great in the ring, man.
Yeah, they haven't had a shooting star press since Evan Bourne, so.
Yeah, he did a cool running one on the mat here in this match. So
Yep. And then JR did a great job at selling this stuff when he did that standing or running shooting star press. JR said, "Oh, look at that great of Andrews to not take the high risk to going up top and doing the shooting star press on the ground."
yeah,
It's like good, JR, good. This is what we need in wrestling fucking announcing. Like, come on, yeah, great.
And fucking McGinnis has done some things too in the past, not on this show, but in the past that I've really liked, where somebody's up in this like stalled suplex, and they're just holding him up there, which is a very dumb wrestling move, right?
Yep. But he
And
prefaces
he's
that
like-
he's rushing the blood to the head.
Well, he does that, which that's been a common thing.
Yeah.
But what I thought was genius is he added in, you don't want to fucking move around up there because if you do, you might get dropped on your neck. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Yeah.
was like trying to bring some logic to this shit, you know? It's good stuff, man.
Yeah. Now we just need to find him, get him to find out a reason why people run on Irish whips.
On Irish whips, yeah. Once we figure that out, we'll have fully unlocked the fucking, you know, history of wrestling. We'll learn all of their secrets. Why do you run off an Irish whip? Very fucking well. So, but yeah, this was a cool show. I mean, it was cool to come home on a Friday. I think it went up at like 3 Eastern or something. I don't know. I didn't watch it until later in the evening, but
I didn't. You know, I watched it around like 8 o'clock at night.
It was cool because it's not live. It's something you can watch. It was cool to watch wrestling on a Friday night, you know.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
And it was nice. Hour and 40 minutes, you know, 5 matches, no bullshit, just really fucking in and out.
Great timing. Great timing. Hour and a half. That's such an easy digestion.
And I thought Dunn and Andrews was one of the better matches I saw this week. You know, I mean, I don't know. Oh, Bate. Excuse me. Yes, Bate and Andrews. I thought that was one of the best matches I've seen of the week, honestly.
I would go with, probably Bate, Andrews, and I was a big fan of the Skrull Osprey match.
Yeah.
And Dragon Lee and Takahashi. Those 3 were my top ones, for sure.
And Ricochet Osprey was good, obviously, too. But I thought this match was up there. Mm-hmm. You know?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
So that was cool, yeah.
For being 20 years old. He's amazing.
I can't believe that guy's 20 fucking years old.
Right?
It's crazy. He's got like fucking, you know what Popeye the Sailor Man had on his fucking forearms? That dude's got on his thighs.
I know, man. He's chiseled, dude. He's going to be something, I think. Like, I think a lot of these guys will be stuck on the UK division of the WWE. Tyler Bate will not.
Yeah, well, we'll see. And that's true. So that's going to be the case for all this UK show once that starts. It's just going to be fucking Jim Ross and Nigel recording the fucking audio elsewhere.
Yeah. And you know what, though? It's better than what we're getting live on Raw.
I don't know. I asked on Twitter. I was like, you know, like, if anyone knew anything about it, and someone came back and said that, they recorded it like the night before in Stamford. So I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. They fly him up there for that. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, you got
these days. They
Jim Ross also confirmed too that he's doing the women's tournament.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I would have liked to see. People were talking about. Be cool if there was a woman involved in that. That would be all right.
Well, I would imagine that's why they got the woman ref.
Oh, do they have a woman ref?
Yeah, they hired a woman ref this week. Actually, yeah. She was on.
Surprised.
She was on NXT a couple times. Can't remember her name.
Okay. I was going to say, like, this isn't the first female ref. I feel like I've seen one before.
Yeah, well, the one that sued Vince McMahon for sexual assault.
Not that one.
No, it was not going to be her. But it's the first one since her. So, and like in the WWE, like here in Alberta, PWA has a woman ref.
I'm not going to be like, oh, fuck woman ref, but like, why? You don't have to, like, why? You know?
Yeah,
like I don't have an issue with it, but at the same point, it's like, why not just have dudes? You know, I don't know, whatever.
Just like the, I'm not a fan of having a woman announcer.
Like ring announcer?
Yeah,
I don't like it either.
Yeah,
I'm with you. Except for back in the day, if you ever watched Pride Fighting from Japan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's this lady that would just scream like a banshee.
Yeah, but
and that was cool.
Also, Melissa Santos is good.
Oh, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, Melissa Santos is really good.
Yeah.
And really hot. So I guess that negates what you're saying. I think you're just thinking that because of Lillian Garcia. Maybe. And that other lady who does WWE announcing
all
sometimes.
the WWE ones I don't like.
Well,
That's
WWE
really
is
the only place nowadays that really do it.
They have a knack for taking things that are good and, fucking...
They definitely do not make chicken salad out of chicken shit. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. We talked last week on the show. We did our preview for Takeover.
We did our preview for Takeover already, didn't we?
Last week's show. If you're listening to this before Takeover, go back and listen to that, I guess.
Yeah.
This is going to be one full approach for this.
Yeah, fuck.
We went last week. You heard it. because what is it? We're just I don't know, 4 or 5 hours away here from Takeover.
I'll add something to it. I now think Pete Dunne will win the title.
Ooh, yeah, I can see it. I go heel. I could see that happen too. We'll see about Ciampa if he's there, if the match goes.
They've been hyping it this afternoon. I was checking it while you were taking an old man piss that was edited out of the show.
When you talk about it on the show, it's like, what's the point of even editing it out? So it should be cool. Oh, did they add some other like fucking? Oh, I just closed it too. God damn it!
Maybe Roderick Strong and Eric Young
has a match on the show.
Yeah,
dude.
against Eric Young.
What? Like, where did that come from?
It came from the how he lost the attack from Sanity after the Hideo Itami match. Or sorry, after the Hideo Itami match. I guess I don't know.
We got the women's match. It should be good. I'm looking forward to it tonight.
Yeah, me too.
There's pick up Mrs. Vicious from work, like fucking during it.
Through.
Good. Thank you for the network, though. Watch it on the phone. What's up?
Procure those data charges.
Yeah, I guess. All right. So then we have Backlash, dude. Before we get into Backlash, I just want to remind everybody that like Backlash, as a show, as a pay-per-view, had such things as the Lesnar debut.
Yeah.
Remember the Foley Orton match where Foley made a fucking man out of Orton by fucking him up with barbed wire and tacks and shit?
They did Rock and Goldberg. Goldberg's first ever match in the WWE was at Backlash.
Austin's return in 2000.
Yeah.
Where he came out and fucked up Rock and Triple H. So a lot of things have happened on Backlash.
None will happen on 2017.
Pretty much, dude. This show will be taking place from the Allstate Arena, Rosemont, Illinois. They love this fucking place.
Yeah.
This building. But as far as the matches, dude, were you aware that Ty Dillinger and Aiden English have a match on this show?
No, I wasn't until this morning.
Ty Dillinger hasn't been on the fucking SmackDown in like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah. And he's not going to be on the pay-per-view. It'll be on the pre-show, so.
Oh, is it the pre-show?
I don't know, maybe. I have no idea. I'm looking at the card that I have has that as, it's Randy Orton's top, Ty Dillinger's bottom. Ty Dillinger is under Luke Harper, Eric Rowan.
Another fucking match, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this match? I shit on this last week with like, fucking dude, Rowan by eye poke. Oh my god.
Harper's gonna win this one for sure.
Yeah, 50-50 booking. You damn right he is. Awful. No one cares. Just fuck off with it.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin and Sami Zayn, dude. I like Sami Zayn, but again, Jesus Christ.
But I think Sami Zayn's gonna win though. I really.
They will, dude. It's like, are they ever gonna? They just tease Corbin around the top.
Yeah.
They're like, we're gonna fucking do it. We're gonna pull the trigger on this guy. You're like, fine, pull it, you fucks, and they will never do it.
No,
instead, don't do it.
They pull the trigger on Jinder Mahal.
Or put him back down the card. Yeah. I mean, he sucks. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to see Baron Corbin in general. I guess that was a hard. I don't want to see Baron Corbin. Hard stop. Just don't want to see it. Period.
No, Corbin sucks.
Yeah.
Fashion File said it right.
Yeah, exactly. Shinsuke and Dolph Ziggler.
You'd be an idiot to think Ziggler's going to win. An absolute fool.
I would just laugh if they did.
Yeah.
It's the point. I'm just like, oh my god, we're gonna have fun with this and fucking. That'd be like the ultimate Mark Tank, dude. We get so much Mark Tank for that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, but I might actually be mad at that too. But I've already kind of divorced myself from the whole thing. And I remember how pumped I was when he, came in and like that first match against Zayn. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. And now it's just like, what is the? SmackDown shit with like the artist and all this stuff. I'm just like, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm waiting for the bell to ring, and the match should be a good match. Hopefully, we'll see. Well, I hope that with this being his main roster debut, that there's a little bit more of a fire lit under him.
Yeah.
And but I mean, we won't know until the match starts.
Yeah, for sure.
We have a horrible 6-woman tag, which would be Naomi, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch against Natalya, Carmella, and Tamina.
AKA the SmackDown Clits.
Yes. I say the Clits go over.
I want to see hashtag SmackDown Clits.
I do.
What?
All over Backlash. All over.
Who wins this then?
The Clits. The Clits. And I want to dom myself the Clit Commander.
Aren't they all 6 Clits? I mean, they're the SmackDown Clits.
Oh, I suppose the bad Clits, the blue waffle Clits, I guess.
The bad Clits. Are they the small ones or what?
No, they're the elongated ones. The little dicks.
Because like you ever like meet a chick? I remember like meeting this one chick, and she's like, "Yeah, you know, I have problems like getting off like all the time, even by myself." And I was like, "Wow, that's great." And then like, yeah, had no clit at all, basically. They're not really, but like a very small one. I'm like, that might be part of your problem.
Yeah, that could be. The nerve endings just ain't there. Like I was with a girl that like the clit was probably from the top knuckle of my finger to the fingertip. It was a little off-putting.
It's big.
Yeah. But I mean, she got off like nobody's business. So
I'm not opposed to a big clit. I mean, that's all right.
I mean, it's only off-putting the first time you put your hands down there. It's just like, whoa.
As long as it's not like fucking, like China, where it looks like a baby's penis.
And it even has a little head.
Yeah, dude. Then I have like, that is way too. It looks way too much like a fucking dick for me. But yeah, we're talking about Backlash here, by the way.
The Usos against Breezango.
Good Lord. I just, yeah, why not, dude? At this point.
Yeah, I assume the Usos will win.
Yeah, I mean, they might. I wouldn't have an issue with putting it on, Breeze and Fandango, and like they're at least an entertaining part of this show.
Yeah.
You know, you can't say that for the Usos.
Nope, you definitely cannot. That's for sure. Day one-ish. I don't even know what that means. What the fuck does that mean?
Fucking, it's something on the internet that we are not aware of. Too fucking white and middle-aged for.
Fair enough.
We're not middle-aged yet. I'm middle-aged due to my fucking the way I've lived my life, but you're not middle-aged yet. I'm in a midlife.
Coughs up along.
I'm 35. I had my midlife crisis at fucking 25.
Oh, fucking hell. United States Championship match. Kevin Owens and AJ Styles.
Yeah, I mean, something to look forward to at least, right? A good match between dudes who can wrestle.
That will probably be the highlight of the show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, probably about it.
Yeah.
I expect this to be fucking awesome. Match of the night.
Yeah. Kevin Owens probably goes over by nefarious means.
I can see that. They could put the belt on Styles, too.
They could. I don't see it happening, though. I think Styles is going to hover more around the main event.
For me, it's a rare occasion where it's a match on the pay-per-view where you're like, you wouldn't put money on it either way. Most things you're like, oh, yes, that you know what's going on. This could go either way.
It could. It really could. But I honestly, well, like, let's go into the Randy Orton Jinder Mahal for the WWE Championship. I fully expect Jinder Mahal to win, and therefore you need another top babyface to go against Jinder Mahal, and that would be AJ Styles. So that's why I think Kevin Owens will win the title, so that AJ Styles and Jinder Mahal will probably be the next program.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's
so you think Jinder's going over?
Yeah, I do.
You can't hinder transgender.
You cannot do it. With this whole India thing opening up, I think he's winning it for that and that alone.
There you go. And there's your Backlash. This is your backlash preview. This show is as long as shit already. I don't know what happened today.
I mean, there was a lot of wrestling. That's what happened. We had 2 New Japan shows. We had a UK show. We had SmackDown, NXT, Raw, an interview with JTG.
Yeah, dude, JTG. I think we've fucking done it though. I think
we've covered we've lifted up every rock in the wrestling world and picked something out.
Exactly. Except for that one that Brad Maddox came out from under. I put that rock back down really quickly.
Yeah, I was naked. I didn't need video of that.
As always, want to give some shout-outs here. We do some shout-outs to our brothers in podcasting, Wrestling Soup, Sat Pod, The Strap, Shooting the Shiznit, Talking About, Out of the Van, our friends at Fully Loaded Wrestling who are running shows this weekend in Minot, North Dakota. Check them out on the Fight app on Monday nights, and you can also on demand on the Fight app. You can also check them out on YouTube. They put out a weekly show with a lot of fun stuff, so check that out if you need more wrestling in your life. Fully Loaded Wrestling. And if you're in this part of the world, come out to a show. You might even see your boy there. So, did we have a fucking question this week?
Did we? You never sent it to me, did you?
I sure did.
Oh,
we don't have it. It's not prepared, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know. Man, let me.
I don't know what it is. It's
well, we could have it as shitty audio. You'll be able to hear it.
Give it a shot.
Let's see. Let me open up my Gmail. 5-Star Wrestling Podcast, everybody.
5 star. And I fucked your mom aside. Owen Hart, he fell real far. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
And he's flat right in the ring. All right.
What's up, guys? Daddy / Otaku wrestling fan here with a question for Suplex City Limits. How you going, Tyler? How you going, Jim? Anyway, the question for this week is, what do you think the best 3 title belt designs are, and what the single worst belt is besides the Divas Championship? My top 3 is the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, the current ROH title, and the old WCW/WWE big gold belt. Like, you know that big one that Flair had? That thing was freaking sexy. Now, as for what the single worst championship belt design is besides the Divas Championship, it'll have to go to the John Cena United States Spinner Championship, because that thing is just freaking appalling to look at.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Smart ass? No smart assery at the end from him?
None whatsoever. Just a knock against John Cena. So
wow, I'm surprised. He usually has some like fucking asshole remark for us.
Oh, it's not over. My phone just went to sleep. Hold on, there's more.
Yeah, dude, I knew it, dude. I knew there's more.
Oh no, it's gone.
Oh, way to go! You're never gonna get it back to where it was. Fuck it.
What's up, WWE big gold belt? Like, you know that. Now, as for what the single worst championship belt
I think that was
besides the Divas.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. Okay.
We're mystified by the fact that you talk shit on the way up.
God damn it, Viva la JD. But okay, so I would go with the IWGP Heavyweight title. Then I would go with the Winged Eagle and the big gold belt.
Yeah,
that would be mine.
It's hard for me to sit. I mean, I'd have to I'm anal about things, so I'd have to sit and look at it. You know, I'd have to do research to pick a top 3. All the ones you guys mentioned are all good candidates. The worst belt ever is the spinner belt. I mean, that's any of the spinner belts. I don't give a fuck which one it is. It's awful. There's nothing worse than that. There's no belt ever worse than that.
No, I agree. It's probably the worst title of all. Actually, sorry, let me take out the Winged Eagle, the Undisputed Championship. I've always loved the Undisputed Championship.
Yeah, I mean, the best looking belt in WWE right now is the UK Championship.
Yeah, that thing is fucking beautiful, isn't it?
It's the best looking belt that they have in that company, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some other ugly ones. I don't like the fucking global ones that have neon green fucking on them.
I've seen some pretty shitty title belts for indies.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love when indies use like replica WWE belts. That's my favorite.
So fucking Butch League. God.
That's not. It's like a step below indie.
The WWE
neon
Cruiserweight title is pretty dope too.
Yeah, that neon green on the face of the belt is awful.
Yeah.
I think some of the old belts when they'd use green for the strap. I like a green strap. But yeah, there you go. The worst one's the spinner belt. I don't think anyone can. I mean,
Tommy Dreamer's license plate hardcore championship was pretty shitty too.
As it's a hardcore championship, it's supposed to be shitty.
Yeah, but it was like supposed to be better than the broken one.
I mean, there was nothing special about it, but I like the old ECW championship.
Yeah, the round one, you mean? Or are you talking about? Yeah.
Even like WCW's class of the old TV championship was cool. I don't think WCW had any real ugly belts. They were all pretty fucking logical.
Yeah. I mean, like the tag team titles used to be really small, but
yeah, none of them spun around. None of them were on like blue leather or blue fake leather, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Fucking awful. So there you go. You can also leave us a voicemail. You can ask a question. You can just make us laugh. Fucking love impressions. Send a wrestling impression or otherwise, whatever. Send anything you want to hear. We may play it on the show. You send it to suplexcitylimits@gmail. Super easy. Just record it on your phone. Send it right over. Bam, bam. You might hear it on the show.
Then we might make fun of you. What a privilege that would be.
It's possible, but really, if you took out the time to send something to us, I mean, I probably won't shit on you.
Unless you want us to shit on you.
I mean, I'll shit on, Viva La JD, that kangaroo fucker. No.
Kangaroo fucker.
Kangaroo could fuck quick, I bet. I bet they're like, throw it in there,
Fucking in and out, and you're fucking, just the puss is beat right up.
But yeah, shout out to him for sending that. And what's coming up on the Federation now? What do you guys got going?
The next episode to drop will be the TNA weekly pay-per-view 55, which is a best 2 out of 3 falls between D'Lo Brown and AJ Styles. The thing about it is it opens up with one fall, the middle's another fall, and the ending's another fall, so it's broken up. So you can check that out. And our last episode was WWE Vengeance 2003.
Mm-hmm. You can check out all that shit on mofudge.com, iTunes. You know the place. We don't have to say it at this point. You know where podcasts are, baby. You know where to find them.
Exactly.
On the Suplex City Limits channel, we've got we're still coming up soon. Whenever we get around to recording it, it'll be soon. Next couple of weeks here, a week or two. WCW Uncensored 2000 on pay-per-view Take 2. Jared and I took a look at this fucking crazy show.
That's the one with the apple pie strap match, right?
The apple pie. It is the apple pie strap match.
Yeah, me and Travis did. We reviewed the match, the apple pie strap match once.
Oh, God.
God damn, what a match, dude. You're in for a fucking ride. Wait till the strap gets caught up in the ropes and you don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's... I actually watched, like, a good portion of the show right when it got voted in, and then, like, I stopped before that match, so I still have to watch that Yappa Pie strap match. Good God. So that's coming up. I don't know, maybe a new Fully Loaded podcast. I don't know. Cuddling with Coddle, setting the podcast world on fire.
Yeah, I wonder what him and Terry Funk have in store.
I don't know, yeah. Legendary NWA announcer Bob Coddle's got his very own podcast here on the channel. Last we heard, Terry Funk showed up to rescue him from the closet that he was stuck in.
Yeah, the boxes in the leaky pipe that's no longer water.
Some rubble had fallen on Bob, and he was stuck there. And his phone, he couldn't make outgoing calls. He could only get calls in, and I guess we were the first person to call after we were worried about a week and a half.
Nobody cared to call. They just assumed he was sleeping, which he was. He got a lot of sleep, so
That's a plus. Be well rested.
Yeah.
So that'll be coming up on the channel as well. So
you think with all that sleep that he's been getting, he'd have another episode up by now, but I mean,
yeah, no, I
guess he's a busy guy.
I feel like it's coming soon. It'll probably. I feel like it'll probably be out shortly after this. So
yeah,
maybe Monday or something. So look forward to that. I think that's it, man. I think we've done all that we can do with this week of wrestling.
I really, really think we have. Yes.
A long fucking episode, especially after last week on Shooting the Shiznit podcast. Will and Lance did like a top 10 things they fucking hate right now. Okay. And one of them was like really long podcast, 3-hour podcasts. Here's a 3-hour one for you, boys.
Close. No, not quite 3 hours though.
Pretty close. All right, so I guess that's going to do it. We'll be back next week to recap TakeOver and Backlash, Raw, SmackDown, more New Japan, all that shit. So
maybe we'll figure out a way to do it in a timely fashion.
Yeah, we'll probably go faster through some set. Like Raw sucked. The end.
Yeah.
Save us time. So that's going to do it, man. Anything else before we go?
No, follow the Federation on Twitter @the Federation and have yourself a fucking wonderful weekend. Don't mimic any wrestling moves during Backlash, and give me a number if you're a lady. Maybe I'll fuck you.
Maybe I'll fuck you. Dude, I do want that to happen. Like, I want you to hook up with a girl based on this show.
That would be so fucking funny.
If there's a chick who listened to this show, I mean, she'd be fucking savage, man, right?
Yeah,
she'd probably be a good lay. That'd probably
she'd
be
make fun of my tiny dick. I can guarantee you that.
We'll have her on the show. I should do that. That'd be good. I'd hire a. What if I hired a prostitute to like make you think she's just a regular chick, and then like on the show I bring her into the show and she shoots on you? That'd be amazing.
That would be pretty fucking dope. I must say.
I
love being cocked.
That would one up me sending you a fucking crazy video of a man being decapitated without you knowing on the show, just to get your reaction on the show. Like if I send that to him, that'd probably be a pretty good show, I think. Fuck. My girlfriend's like, that's kind of fucked up. I'm like, oh,
yeah, well, whatever.
He knew what he was getting into when he agreed to co-host this show.
That's true. I knew what I was getting into holiday season of 2016.
Exactly. All right. Well, finally the end is here. So, as always, we thank you very much for listening, supporting the show. It's fucking awesome. We're up to like almost 24,000 followers on Twitter. So thank you very much for that. And until next week, may you get all the dick and or pussy you desire. And remember that a winner is you.
お金はないけど借金はあるぞ。払える けど借金はあるぞ払えるローンを返すため家族の平和を守るため金ないじゃん金ないじゃんいつも早くは貧乏人間である悪の企業制度リストラによって利用された彼は借金から家族を守るために今日も戦うのだリストラスズメの